Hi all and welcome to another special episode of Radio D&D. This is a continuation of a previous one-shot, the Zap Train Heist. In this jailbreak-themed one-shot, our players will attempt to escape the arcane prison of Alcatraz. Our convicts for this session are Casey as Billy West, Harley as Cray Barrett, Mike as Kurt Wagner, and Morgan as Bonnie Sinclair. This is Escape from Alcatraz. So we start off with a scene of this caved-in stone hallway, and standing amongst the rubble is a band of interesting-looking characters collecting themselves and preparing to traverse the halls of the arcane prison known as Alcatraz. As they move on, from the crumbled mess, we will see a hairline fracture begin to creep along the stone walls behind them. We come to you guys as you infamously succeeded in your mission of stealing the gold of the Zap Train, a delivery that was meant for the Golden Empire treasury but never arrived. And ever since, you guys have been living, not to quote the witch, but deliciously, I guess you would say. And one by one, you guys are eventually found. If you guys would please explain what that looks like. We'll start with an alphabetical order of your character names. Billy, we'll start with Billy.
Thank you so much for this opportunity to go first.
Mm-hmm.
We start out looking at the ocean, and as we zoom in, we see an island. James, is it crescent moon shaped?
Mm-hmm.
It is crescent moon shaped. We zoom in, going through the trees, winding through some well-worn paths in the grass that were just kind of made just from so much walking happening there. And we reach the beach where Billy West is just hanging out in his chair, fishing, having downed a bottle of bourbon, and he feels a tug on his line. So he pulls it up. Well, I think this will be good for dinner. So he packs up his things and starts trying to make his way back to his cabin, following this path. And as he gets up there, he stops by his well, gets some water, and starts making his way in, opening the door kind of into like a little mudroom. He trips, spills the water. Well, shit. It'll be fine. And he keeps going. And as he opens his door to his living room, he starts hearing shuffling. He opens the door as he slings his fish in, and he sees that he has company. The MLE have found him and have been chilling in his living room. Oh, shit. He turns to run as they get up to chase him, and he slips on the water and knocks himself out. That's it.
Amazing.
That's it.
Very, very nice. So yeah, we cut from Billy West's point of view, and the camera transitions to Bonnie. What were you doing when you were captured by the MLE?
So Bonnie used her money to get a little expedition team and get some better supplies because she wanted to get into the dig site of the 10th Kingdom where the bomb happened and the Demon King rose and everything.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh my.
that's what she wanted before the Zap Train heist. And she's been steadily going in a little bit more each day, caved in areas and everything. And as she finally reaches where she wanted to, the center of the bomb site, she decided to come back out just to rest for a little bit before going in. And as she walks out, she sees all of her compatriots that she brought in with her being handcuffed and taken away, and a whole bunch of MLE officers pointing their guns at her.
Very nice. And as we cut from Bonnie, we will go to Cray.
So Cray had retired after the Zap Train heist and recluded into a small quiet corner of the world, only to be sought out and contacted for one last job by a former trusted contact who will remain anonymous for now. The new job was to steal a sum of gold from the Golden Empire treasury. The job mainly went off without a hitch, but as I was picking the lock on the vault, I suddenly found myself surrounded and I had known I had been sold out.
Yeah, you would see the face of your confidant sort of dodging your glance as coiling behind them is a large golden dragon, sort of peering down at you behind the lines of the MLE. And with that, we'll transition to Kurt.
I was in process of getting a land deed signed over, getting ready to build my evil lair. Like you do after you have a really big score and you're looking to do something in the future. What do? You buy land. So, unfortunately for Kurt, he didn't cover his tracks. He didn't use any shell companies, and it was discovered that he had more money beyond his means, and the tax man came, and the MLE arrested him.
So you're signing the paperwork, the guy with the deed to the land, and you see flashing lights in the distance as they come to your position and quickly apprehend you.
Yep.
And amongst the MLE, each of you see one familiar face, the only person or one of the only three that knew of your identities, Roseanne, who you presume to be dead after killing her, though there she stands in the flesh. And one by one, each of you are sealed away in Alcatraz, a penitentiary reserved for the worst of the worst, and magically protected by the goddess of judgment and law, Justina herself.
If Rosanna was there while I was being arrested, I would have attempted to kill her.
Okay, so
I think I would have too, but I would have knocked myself out way too
that's
quick.
fine.
Actually, no. I think Billy would have just still tried to run away.
Mhm.
I'm not.
Yeah,
as
Bonnie,
so
Bonnie would have just done the Spider-Man point at her. You!
Oh, how about Kurt? Or sorry, Cray. You both have B and K names. Sorry, go
I
ahead.
know.
We were meant to be a party.
I think he would just give her a brooding glare.
Okay. So yeah, we see a split screen of all of you like seeing her as the last face you see. Kurt, you're being held back by a bunch of MLE as she laughs, and each of you are thrown into your individual cells at Alcatraz. Your hands are bound, and as the door is sealed shut, your cells are devoid of light, sound, and even time. There's no difference between whether your eyes are closed or open. The only sounds you can hear are your thoughts, and the seconds are no different from years.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
I think I would have lost the plot
I
within
would-
30 seconds.
I'm about to say, I think our mental health is now. I mean,
I think I've read this creepypasta before.
Well, now you know what Speechless went through.
I think I've named every
Poor
stone
thing.
in my cell by now.
How much time were we sentenced to? Life?
what is
Mhm.
our oof?
Yep.
That's too much. I was gonna make this fish later.
People who end up in Alcatraz are their lifespans age from 100 years to ancient. So it is likely you will be here a very long time.
This sucks. I paid off my bounty. I shouldn't be here.
You all remain in your sensory deprived cells until you each hear the sound of breaking glass as cracks form in your cells, leaking through the color of dazzling light of all colors. It continues to fracture as you squint your eyes, trying to block it out after so much darkness. And the next thing you know, you guys are in a free fall, falling through the now collapsing plain of Alcatraz.
What the hell?
As you guys fall, this is going to be a skill challenge. So the options you have at your disposal are acrobatics, as you dodge, flip, and spin in the air, dodging debris. You can use Arcana, sort of to manipulate the innate magic of the realm. You can use Athletics to jump, push, and use brute force. Investigation or Perception to search for basically the best avenue to go. And then Magic to represent using spells and other magical effects. And that will be your spellcasting ability score plus your proficiency bonus. As you guys fall, you will notice that the air is cluttered with all manner of items. Whether they belong to you or not is irrelevant. They are useful nonetheless. So we'll start with each of you in that same order. Your first item to recollect needs a DC 12 check of any kind. Billy, what check would you like to do?
I'm going to use perception. A 22.
All right. You successfully retrieve a breastplate +1, and you can add that to your inventory. So you're falling through the empty space. There are crumbled bits of stone and debris all around you as you see this spider web of cracks begin to form all around you, permeating the domain of Alcatraz.
Do I need to get rid of all of my previous equipment?
No. Basically, your armor. This armor is better than the armor you had. So that is you. Next we have Bonnie. What would you like your check to be?
Definitely investigation.
All
No,
right,
no, no, wait. No, you said I can use perception, right?
Yep, investigation
Okay.
or perception.
Okay, because one is a little bit better than the other.
22,
Hey!
no problem. You get studded leather +1.
Okay.
So yeah, you're falling through the air and you see a scrap of armor that is actually probably better than the one you had previously. You quick grab that as you're falling.
Yeah,
You
I
see
just
me-
had
oh.
regular studded leather.
You see me squirming trying to get into this breastplate armor as I fall.
Cray, that is you. What check would you like to make?
I think I would also like to roll perception.
All right, please do. The DC is 12. Nat 20. You find studded leather +1 as well.
Okay.
And then lastly, Kurt, what check would you like to do?
I would like to make an acrobatics check, please.
All right, please do. DC 12.
22. Jesus.
Very good. You also get studded leather +1.
Yay.
Second round, the next DC is a DC 15. Bonnie, you see something that could serve as an arcane focus for you, something you currently do not have.
Wasted my good roll on that. Also gonna do can I do perception again? Or
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
27, no problem. You see it in the distance. You leap off of some debris that's falling and make your way over to it, and you may add that to your inventory.
Cool.
Billy, you see a holy symbol, and though it is not the one you are accustomed to, it will serve its purpose. And you do not currently have a holy symbol, so what check would you like to do?
Can I still use perception for that?
You can. Yep.
I will. I see Bonnie start making her way to one. I'm like, well, shit, I want to do that. And I start kind of scanning the debris to see how I can hop up to another arcane focus.
Okay. DC is 15. Ooh.
No. Is there anything I can do?
So it appears that you will not be able to get to the holy symbol without going through some kind of hazard. Are you willing to accept a hazard to get that holy symbol?
Well, I'm
Question.
useless. Oh.
What's up?
Oh wait, I don't have a pistol. Never mind.
Not yet.
Sad. You were gonna
I was
grapple
gonna
it to me.
say I was gonna try to use trigger happy to either grab a piece of debris and throw it at the piece or something like that. But I can't do that yet.
Not yet. You can't. Maybe next round though. So there is a hazard between you and that holy symbol. Would you like to undergo the hazard or forgo having a holy symbol?
I need that holy symbol. I'm gonna try my best.
All right, please roll a 1d6.
Okay.
a 2, reality shunt. Your maximum HP is reduced by 2d8. So please roll 2d8.
Jeez.
I'm not even drunk yet. I'm not even drunk.
Brutal.
Okay, so
10.
your
Oh.
maximum HP is reduced by 10. This effect lasts until you take a long rest, which you probably will not have time for, or is removed by an effect such as lesser restoration.
All right. I need that
So-
holy symbol.
As you're falling, you'll see a sort of sever in space. You see the same multicolored light pouring through. You have no choice but to go forward to get your holy symbol. So going through it, it's a bit like a distortion as you feel yourself drained of energy. And as you open your eyes, in your hand you hold a holy symbol.
I have a headache.
Next we have Prey. You see your sniper rifle, the last sunset, falling through the air.
Let's see. Can I roll acrobatics?
You may. Yep. DC 15 with an 18, no problem. You dodge debris that is falling through the air, and you feel the familiar grip of your hand on your rifle once more.
I got my baby back.
And Kurt, you see sort of spinning idly in the air your 2 twin pistols. Which check would you like to do?
Athletics, please. I'm sorry, acrobatics. Acrobatics.
All right, DC 15.
26.
All right. So flipping through the air, you grab both of them, maybe with your arms crossed, and you have both of your twin pistols now. Now, all of you have your equipment returned to you. There is one more item you can attempt to go for.
Oh, I also have a question.
Yes, Casey.
I have a oh my gosh, a light crossbow. I lose that, correct? Just want to make sure.
Nope. You will anything. I didn't like. So I took away your armor, and I took
Mhm.
away either your main weapon or your arcane focus or holy symbol. Everything
Okay.
else you can assume that you accumulate back on the way down.
Okay.
Billy, what do you see on your way down?
What do I see?
You will see an ornate royal crown, and it appears to be entirely made of gold.
Ooh,
Would you like to attempt to go for it? The DC is 18.
why would I not try to?
All right. Please make your check.
I'm gonna do perception to try to find a way over there.
Sounds good.
Another 12. So I'm gonna
Are
risk
you
it.
all right? Please roll a d6.
If I die in this, it's whatever. I've already been dead inside for a long time.
6. Nothing happens.
Oh my gosh.
This is like rolling an even number for Oregon Trail. Good job.
Nice.
So yeah, you acquire this item, and I will make it available to you in your journal.
Ooh.
So yes, this ornate royal crown appears to be made entirely of gold, including the inlaid gemstones designed mimicking those of actual precious stones.
I'm gonna put it on my head and just be like, I guess going to prison kind of was worth it. It's beautiful. I tear up a little.
Bonnie, you see a dark steel blade gilded with electrum.
Ooh.
Would you like to attempt to acquire this magic item?
Oh, of course.
All right.
Absolutely.
Please make your check.
Yay! Nat
With
20.
a nat 20, no problem. You acquire this blade, and in your hand, it just feels like it belongs there. I have included a handout for you. It is called the Scholar's Assertion.
Ooh.
You will find it under items. Casey, did you
Yeah.
find yours as well?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
All right. Next up, we have Cray. What do you see? You see a device that appears to be a modification for a firearm.
Yeah.
Would you like to attempt to acquire it?
I don't think I can resist something like that. So sure.
23. The DC was 18, so you acquire it no problem. So this arcane disruptor. This device appears to be a modification for a firearm. It features a large chamber with a directional amplifier for sound and a fine adamantine tipped hammer. And with it, you have 10 rounds of ammo.
Very
Oh
cool.
my god.
And you have that now. You could probably make an Arcana check or have someone do one for you to see if you can discern what this device does. And I'll just go ahead and give you the handout for it as well.
So can I make the Arcana check right now?
Yeah, go ahead. 11. You might need some time with it, but you may have that time in a moment.
Cool.
You can't discern at the immediate what it's used for. Kurt, you see a platinum ring sort of glittering in the air and in your reach. Would you like to try and acquire it?
Absolutely.
18 is right on the dot what you needed. So this platinum ring is a one-sided band having been separated, twisted, and reattached, almost like a Mobius strip.
Ooh.
As you guys acquire your last items, one by one, you will land on the lowest level of Alcatraz, seeing one another as the realm above you continues to shatter and crack. But you are all together, it seems, having been admitted to, or I guess detained in Alcatraz, roughly the same time, got you adjacent cells. And so you guys see each other for the first time in a long time.
Do we just thud on the floor?
Well, I mean, it depends on how gracefully you think your character would land, but you don't land with any damage.
My character would eat shit.
Okay. So Billy West tumbles down some debris, rolls across the floor, and then
curls into fetal position.
Good.
Bonnie is too busy laughing at him to notice when the ground comes up and lands straight on her legs and just falls over. Family Guy death pose.
Ah,
I gotta be extra. I'm gonna do a somersault and then do a superhero landing.
okay, hurts the knees so bad, but you
Oh,
so
God, yeah.
badass.
Kurt will see you guys hit the ground and gracefully come to a fairly successful stop without hurting himself.
Oh, Featherfall, right?
I
Very
didn't
nice.
realize you guys were hitting the ground, so sorry. Is there much light surrounding us?
All of Alcatraz is sort of dim with this lit with this dim blue light that almost permeates the stone itself.
Weird.
You guys don't know how long it's been, but although you are still in Alcatraz, it seems you are free.
Are we all in jumpsuits?
Yeah, we can say you're in the stereotypical orange jumpsuits.
It is the new black after all.
It is the new black.
Ooh.
It is the new black. Can I look for a mirror? Is anything still crumbling?
Yes. As you speak, you guys continue to hear the shattering of glass and the crumbling of stone above you.
Well, I would say it was nice to see you all. It's obviously not nice to see you all because we are in prison. I would like to leave.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
I concur.
As you guys prepare to go wherever you believe the exit from Alcatraz is, you will smell the pungent smoke of a cigar, and amber light opens up into the hallway before you. As standing there in a pinstripe suit and a fedora is a stout halfling man.
I ask him by chance if he doesn't have another one of those.
He takes it out of his mouth. Why don't you come inside? Have a chat.
You said there's still shattering around us, right?
Yeah, he'll look up, grimace slightly.
So what does he mean by inside? Are we not already inside the prison?
You will see he's standing in front of what looks like a similar cell, but differing from yours. Peering inside, you will see fine furniture and rugs and artwork. And sort of wafting out of there, you will hear the pleasant sound of a staticky radio playing music.
But excuse me, sir, are you not concerned about the I don't even know how to describe it. I don't know, like glass breaking?
Would Kurt recognize this guy?
Make a history check.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
All right. All right. I'll make a history check for you.
I don't think I would, so I'm not even gonna make it.
It's a 19.
So you would recognize this halfling as the infamous Al Capone, though presumably he had died a while ago.
Fellow tax evader.
This is why I said that was appropriate, Mike.
I love it.
Is that what you say, Harley? Hello, tax evader?
He said fellow tax
Oh,
evader.
yeah. I thought he said hello, tax evader. I was like, damn, okay. I could go for it.
Um, Kurt would definitely say, well, Mr. Capone, it's nice to make your acquaintance. What do you got behind that door of yours?
Yeah, he'll gesture with his head backwards and say, from my connections, I've been afforded a more lavish stay here at Alcatraz. You're welcome to come in. We can have a proper chat.
What kind of contacts give you benefits in a prison run by the goddess of justice?
He'll smirk and say, everyone's got their price.
You have certain secrets?
He shrugs.
I
Smart
like
man.
this man.
But like you, I'm keen on getting out of here, so.
Have we
All
ate?
right.
I'm so sorry.
Have you ate?
Yeah.
Like I said, you have no concept of how long you were imprisoned.
Well, I know I'm hungry. You got any food in that cell?
I have some spirits, if that.
Oh, say no more. I go in. Guys, I'm so sorry. This is where I get really drunk.
Yeah, so walking inside, you'll see all manner of fine dark wood furniture, lavish rugs, and fine portraits, one of which is probably of him. And from the corner of the room, you can hear this sort of soft, staticky music playing. And he'll gesture to it and he says, being on another plane, you don't really get good signal. Had pretty much every expense afforded to me for my stay here, but you all seem like you could be of use to me.
Use how?
Explain.
Well, you see, I'm normally in charge of many people, and being that I'm in Alcatraz, I don't really have that right now.
Are we about to join Al Capone's gang?
Since we're all concerned with the current state of Alcatraz, as maybe it's not the penitentiary the world thought it was, figured we could get out of here together.
I'm gonna go up to Kurt with a bottle of one of these spirits.
Yeah, so he has a table, and as you like go over to it, you'll see a streak of this crack in midair, sort of like light emanating, and he'll grab the bottle for you, move the bottle across the crack as it rips the cap from it and sort of distorts, and he'll pour you a glass.
Oh, very cool.
I want the bottle. Just hand me the bottle. Just
Okay,
hand me the bottle.
He'll hold on to the glass and hand you the bottle and sort of like give you a knowing nod, like, you know, when I was out in the 10th Kingdom, this was considered an illicit beverage. You're drinking Prohibition era whiskey. Hope you enjoy.
Gonna need it. I start chugging it as I look at this crack. Like, I guess we're not really worrying about this. And I'm gonna go up to Kurt. I'm gonna put my arm around his neck and just whisper in his ear, I think we're teaming up with Al Capone.
I think you're right there, Billy.
Well, do you know how to get out of here?
He shrugs. I know where the exit is. As for the MLE, they may be harder to persuade to let us get there. Unless someone like me is in your company. We have an understanding?
So don't kill you.
That would be ill-advised, yes.
All right. I'm sold.
He'll look at the remainder of you.
I'm also up for a temporary alliance.
I'm just ready to get out of here. I'll do whatever it takes.
Also, Cray looks around the room for his cigar box because he has a severe nicotine addiction, and they took his cigs when he got in here.
Yes, you will find a large, probably a wall dedicated to all manner of cigars.
Nice.
Pick a few out.
Don't even take a few. Take the whole box. Just take a whole thing.
Does Cray have like 3 in his mouth at once? Just
Yeah. Got to make up for lost time.
Now, one thing before you agree to getting out of here together, I do owe someone a favor, and if they're in here when it's collapsing, well, can't really owe them that favor now, can I?
I mean,
Would you rather not owe them the favor?
I was about to say.
Yeah, he gives you both a smirk and says, well, ordinarily, I wouldn't mind someone kicking the bucket, especially when I owe them a favor. But this person or creature has a lot of sway, and me helping them out of Alcatraz, well, I'm sure they'd owe me a favor in turn.
Yeah, that's fine. I just want to leave.
We have
Right.
an understanding then?
Let's break this.
Does everyone agree?
I agree.
I agree.
I am
Yeah.
curious as to who he could possibly owe a favor to, though.
Yeah, I'm very curious about that, but I'm also listening to the glass shattering outside.
Wonderful. Before leaving his prison, which is far more lavish than what you guys were situated with, he will nod over to the liquor cabinet and say to you, Billy, as I'm sure you're over there, might find a couple of vintage bottles over there.
Mm-hmm. Do I have a bag on me?
Yeah, you have a bag.
All right. So what all do you want to take with you? What are you thinking about? Just the vintage bottles? We thinking everything?
So amongst the regular bottles of alcohol, you will see a much older brand of the recognizable Ellie's elixirs. You will see 4 potions of
Ooh.
superior healing,
Oh, this is
Okay.
going to be a fun match then, isn't it?
as well as 1 potion of each of the following, and you guys can determine who gets each. 1 potion of flying, 1 potion of greater invisibility, 1 potion of speed, and 1 potion of invulnerability.
Okay. I can go ahead and say I can become invisible, so I don't need the greater invisibility one.
Okay.
I guess I can take the invisibility one, as I am sort of a stealthy sniper.
Yes, I
Okay,
agree.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I was
Alright.
thinking about that.
So unlike regular invisibility, when you drink this, when you attack, you do not become visible again. You remain invisible for the full
Ooh.
duration.
That's
Nice.
pretty
Ooh.
sick. And then there's invulnerability, speed, and flying.
Yep. So potion of flying gives you a flying speed,
Mm-hmm.
and I believe it's 60 feet per round.
Who's
Oh no, it's equal to your walking speed for 1 hour.
who is our main frontliner?
I mean,
You're a long distance, right?
I'm a shooter.
Yeah.
I'm pistols.
Morgan, what are you?
Wizard Rogue.
All right, I'm gonna take the invulnerability. I got hurt a lot last time, y'all. If you don't
Yeah.
remember, I got thrown down a mountain cliff.
So the-
So I'm gonna just take
potion-
this.
The potion of invulnerability will give you resistance to all damage types.
Oh, I got thrown down once again. I'm gonna reiterate. I got thrown down a mountain.
Is
Yeah.
Billy wearing his crown right now, by the way?
I do. I look really well. I'm trying to hide it from Al Capone.
Okay. All right, so that leaves the potion of speed and the potion of flying. The potion of speed gives you the effects of haste. But I believe it's for 1 minute. No concentration required.
All right.
Ooh, no concentration.
Yeah.
Yeah, I prefer that over the flying one, but honestly, either would sound fine for me.
Sounds
I-
good. I'm cool with flying.
I think it would
Okay.
be so sick if a gunner was just flying, shooting at people.
He becomes an
Alright.
attack drone.
Yes, basically. I will also start passing out the potions of superior healing. So we each have 1 potion of superior healing. I'm gonna mark off I don't have my minor potions of healing.
You can keep those.
I would assume that I got rid of some though.
Oh, that's up to you.
Okay. Sorry, y'all. I think I would have 3. Billy would not have kept those. Billy's dumb.
Did you all have a chance to look over your magic items?
I did, yes. Thank you.
Let me take a look.
How when can I take a moment to attune to that?
You will
I've already
attune
looked at it.
after. Yeah, you will attune after this conversation with Al Capone.
Great.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to attune to that thing, and I'm going to choose Misty Step.
I figured you would. And sort of looking over your arcane disruptor, Cray, I would say you had enough time to suss out what its true purpose was.
Okay, cool. So, I can use this to modify my sniper rifle.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, just don't shoot Bonnie with it.
Hey, Kurt wouldn't. I mean, yeah, Kurt wouldn't know what it did.
That is accurate. Yes, I put the biggest grin on my face because I know exactly what that is, and it makes me really happy.
Well, you know, if that's here, who else must be here, right?
I know. That's what I'm
uh.
concerned about.
I'm afraid for our well-being.
Same. The potion of superior healing. I am afraid.
I don't see
And
that potion in the item block actually.
that's okay. It's not actually in Roll20. I have it in my notes how much it heals.
Okay.
It heals 8d4 plus 8.
I am afraid. You said 8d4 plus 8.
That is correct.
Yep, I'm afraid.
And taking taking potions for yourself are bonus actions, but in order to feed someone else a potion, it is a main action. Just FYI.
Okay. You got anything else in here? I'm gonna start moving around this stuff.
He has some probably knickknacks and fine decorations that are probably worth some gold if you want to put them in your bag of holding. He doesn't look too concerned about them though.
Got any snacks? Oh, sorry, I don't want to become B.
Okay,
I don't want to do it. Sorry, no.
It's your baseline. It's okay.
Yeah, it's my baseline, and I don't want to revert to that. This is a different person. You don't think you'll need these, right? I'm gonna point at like some very fancy looking mirrors.
He shrugs. He's like, I have these in each of the houses I own. I'm not really concerned about it.
When did I get a bag of holding?
I mean, you guys are level 10. I assume you guys have between you guys a bag of holding.
Thank you, Mr. DM.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
I'm just gonna yeah, and then as he turns away, I'm gonna start shoving stuff in the bag. Including all of that those spirits he mentioned.
Yeah, there's tons of like porcelain figurines and ivory statues. It's all very gaudy and very expensive.
I bet I could sell this off. Gaudy mirror from Al Capone's cell.
You wanna roll up the rug while you're at it, or should we? He points out the door
You think
as
I have time? You think
a
I
huge crack streaks across the room.
I do not have time. No, I think I'm good. Thank you.
All right. Well, let's get out of here then.
Yes, sir.
And you guys will proceed going through the halls of Alcatraz. Above you, you can hear other inmates sort of clamoring and shouting as you hear the sound of what sounds like people teleporting in.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Pause. You said what-oh?
I said whoa, yeah.
In case you don't
I'm
do
gonna
this.
follow it with what-oh.
No, stop. You're
Sorry.
banished.
We can continue.
And as you guys begin to ascend the stairs, there are these at either ends of this long chamber that is Alcatraz, these steps that are ascending upwards. As you guys go up them, you will find yourself at the expanse of a bridge. I'll move you guys over to the map. Let me know if you guys don't see your tokens, and let me know if you guys can see the map.
Shit.
Oh no, I see the map fine. I don't like it.
As you guys round the corner, you will meet the eyes of 3 MLE personnel, and standing behind them are these floating orbs and large constructs.
Yes,
Capone Capone looks at you guys and raises his hands and says, "Don't worry, I got this." With Al Capone in your party, he can try to persuade the MLE officers to let you guys pass. But it is going to be a check. So if there's anything you guys would like to do to help him, please let me know.
Hey, I'm gonna
Hey.
slap him on the back. I'd like to apologize for stealing your shit earlier. I'm gonna give him guidance.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Um,
I'm seeing what Bonnie has available. I don't think she
Shoot.
has anything.
Should we kind of like pose as like his bodyguards or something? Or
Yeah, and the orange jumpsuits.
oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Real smart.
To
Can
to
we
be
make
noted,
it like a music video? Like, I would love to act like like a 2000s era music video.
to remind you guys, he is in a pinstripe suit. Oh my gosh, pinstripe suit and wearing a fedora, and you guys are very much visibly inmates. So if there's anything like guidance or enhanceability, or if someone wanted to give him the help action, you may.
Kurt would give him the help action, although I'm not sure how he would do that given he's a orange jumpsuited individual.
You will have to tell me how you're giving him the help action.
Okay. Um,
And if I think it makes sense, I will give him advantage accordingly.
I could cover him with my rifle in case things go awry.
Okay. Yeah.
I
right,
would
so-
let Mr. Capone, if he's gonna try to talk his way through this, I'm gonna let him kind of take the lead and kind of back up what he's saying, kind of as Kurt hears it, because he has no idea what this man's about to say.
Okay. Yeah, so Kurt, I'll put you front and center, and as you guys begin to walk across the bridge, you'll see the MLE officers and the MLE sergeant tense up a little bit as Capone, you see him holding behind his back his famous Tommy gun, but holding his other hand palm forward at the MLE officers. And he will make the check. But I would actually like someone else to make this check for me. Kurt, as you're backing him up, he'll say, "Hey fellas, don't these guys are with me, bodyguards, personal people that I had here imprisoned with me. That's all. Just let us pass. I'm sure you got more important things to be tending to right now." And he'll gesture to the collapsing domain of Alcatraz. What does Kurt say to help?
We managed to get out of harm's way. I'm sure other cells were not as lucky. What can we do to help get everyone out safely?
Okay. I'll accept that. So he has a +6. Kurt, since you were aiding him, could you please roll 2d20s as his check? An 18 +6 is going to do. So you see one of the officers look very uncomfortable, but the MLE sergeant nods and says, "If you see anyone who's particularly a problem, it would be helpful if you helped the MLE ensure their detainment."
I think we can manage that. Is there a way we can get in touch with you guys?
She looks incredibly uncomfortable at that and says, "I don't believe that will be necessary."
Very well. All right.
And as you guys pass through, you will see the rune sentries bearing down at you, the security orbs floating there idly, but they do not inhibit your process as you guys cross the bridge and continue further into Alcatraz, making your way up the several floors to the top. Does anyone have any questions or things they'd like to do as you guys are walking through right now?
I'm so sorry. Could you repeat where we're walking through again?
Yeah.
You are trying to make your way up to the upper levels of Alcatraz. It seems that each of these layers has a set of stairs that lead up, but the levels are sort of disjointed, meaning you have to go up one by one.
Hate that.
Yeah.
Is there a quicker way?
I mean, if you guys could all fly, you could just go straight up through the center the way you fell, but that doesn't seem like an option for all of you at the moment.
Well, I guess let's get going. Who got flying? Kurt?
Yep. It's
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at you and be like, if you leave us, I will find you.
He flashes a devilish grin at you.
We all go down together.
As you guys are traversing the halls, you will come across a large sever in space. It seems it is barring your passage. As you guys proceed through, being there's no other way around, I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
I got a crispy 7.
Okay, that's a fail. That's a fail. That's a success. And that is also a fail. So everyone
11 was a fail?
11 was a
No.
fail. Everyone except Cray fail. So you all experience an extreme sense of vertigo as the realm around you begins to waver and shift. And then you feel completely fine.
I don't like that.
That's a little unsettling.
That's what
Something
a
is
fail
wrong.
is.
Something
I
is
don't
wrong.
like that.
As you experience this vertigo, there is something strange. You see flashes of not these stone hallways or Spartan architecture that makes up Alcatraz. You see flashes of an alternative space, an expanse of black and white tiled floors. Could each of you please make a perception check?
22.
9.
Okay.
What oh.
So it would be Bonnie that sees this. Amongst the realm that keeps flashing in and out, you see parcels in these bundles of silvery thread dangling from an absent ceiling. And you see one in front of you, then reach.
Yeah, I'm going to reach.
As you guys come to your senses, you will see Bonnie holding a arbitrary scrap of tattered paper that appears ancient.
What have you got there?
No idea. Can I read it?
What languages do you speak?
Common and infernal. Oh, and primordial.
The ancient page is written in infernal, and I will share it with you if you would like to read the details.
I'm going to read it out loud.
Okay, go ahead.
Gods, as they would call themselves, are nothing more than individuals who have obtained the raw power of creation. Though this power can be harvested from the byproducts of creation, it is far more efficient to attain the raw energy from a fallen star. This power rivals any capabilities of a single mortal and is nigh unstoppable in a place of its god's design. The optimal time to slay a god is when they leave their divine domain, though few gods are so foolish or arrogant. In my time, I have seen gods level kingdoms and decimate armies, so do not take this endeavor lightly. If a god is more reclusive, as many are, they will not give mortals the opportunity to find them outside of their domain. Thus, the only method of weakening a god and stripping them of their power over their domain is to disrupt the reality of their domain. This, however, is purely theoretical. To accomplish this would not only require you to be within the god's domain, but to also possess the power to shatter reality. This is a power reserved for gods. For that reason, gods are seldom to knowingly allow other gods into their domain. I have to say what's going on here sounds like disrupting the reality of Justine's domain.
It sounds like something happened and she really fucked up.
Yeah.
I wonder if she's dead. No.
Her domain's
No, I don't think
still
so
here.
yet.
That paper
Yet.
really tells you that how to kill a god. I'm gonna peek over.
Yeah. I'm gonna I'm holding it very delicately, but I'm holding it to where Billy can see it.
I can't read that. I'm gonna have to believe you.
Oh, yeah. Whoops.
I'll have to believe you. I'll have to believe you about it.
I think Bonnie is very deer in the headlights right now. Is that why the guards were so so concerned? Oh man. I wonder who's trying to kill her.
I
Peeks
don't
over at
know, but
peeks over at Al Capone.
Whoever it is, it works out for us.
yeah.
It works out for us until it doesn't work out for us. If she dies, doesn't her domain collapse completely?
Yes, we should leave.
We should be
All
going.
all the more importance to get going.
As you guys persist, leaving the crack in space behind you guys, you will find yourselves amongst the several rows of prisons, sort of floating there, disjoint from the other layers. And Al Capone will pull out an iron key, which ends in two prongs of metal. He spins it on his finger and says, "Figured I might want to have a copy of his key in case an opportunity like this came by." And he will go up to one of the cells, tapping the tuning fork against the stone as it emits this very ethereal ring. The wall cracks away, and in the darkness, you guys will see several sets of eyes open up, all surrounding a central, larger eye.
Danger, danger, danger.
I don't like that.
You'll hear Al Capone say, "Been a long time, friend. Figured I'd get you out since you've been on good behavior." What are you guys doing right now?
Is this the thing he owes the favor to?
He did say person/creature, so.
And this isn't a cell,
Mm-hmm.
and it has a lot of eyes.
A total of 11 to be exact, yes.
Oh no.
Fear.
Look, if we could just hurry it up, I really just want to leave. I don't care what this thing is. It looks scary.
Do you think Kurt would understand what this is in front of us?
Make an Arcana check, please.
19.
19. You do know what this is.
And
Oh, go ahead.
and is Kurt a fan of this thing, or is Kurt going to run away screaming?
That's up to you.
Okay. Um he's not gonna run away screaming. He's going to understand what's going on, and clearly whatever's going on, they're on good terms.
Floating out of the prison, you guys can only see its eyes until the light of the domain reveals this large, bulbous body with 10 stalks, limbs ending in eyeballs, and one central eye, which below is this row of sharp teeth. Its mouth grins widely as it says, "Al Capone, it's been a while. Xanathar, I could really use your help getting out of here, and since I owed you a favor, I thought, might as well do this together. My friends here, they're trying to get out as well, and together we stand a more successful chance." The large creature will look at each of you, Kurt, Bonnie, and Billy. As its eye falls on you, you will feel ever so vulnerable as something is stripped from you. "Well, they seem capable to me."
Why do I feel so naked?
That's
Uh,
unnerving. And he'll just Kurt will eye, like give Capone the side eye, like, is you sure you want to do this?
Yeah, he side eyes you back and shrugs like business is business.
I'm sounding like Xanathar sounds terrifying since he is a beholder, which Billy does not know what that is.
Hey, who told you? Who told you he was a beholder?
I just
Hey.
said Billy doesn't know what that is. Billy's gonna once again go up to Al Capone and be like, "I would like to apologize for all the things that I stole from your cell."
He
I'm
waves you
leaving.
off and says, "Hey, water under the bridge. With this guy, we're sure to get out of here. Don't you worry about it."
Okay, I'm just gonna back away.
Fair enough. Does anyone else have anything to say or do?
Nope, just kind of watching the glass break, reality break around us like glass, and welcoming this brand new beholder into our midst. Yeah, no, Kurt's feeling great.
Okay.
I think Bonnie's just the glass breaking is now the least of her worries. I don't even think the beholder is like on the top 10 here. Just after reading that paper, a million things are going through her mind. So she's just kind of dissociating right now, staring off into space, hasn't really processed what's going on right now, is ready to go.
How's Cray doing?
I'm not too phased by it. If it means I can get out, I think I'm willing to do just about anything.
Perfect.
Even shake hands or shake eye
Eye
stalks for the
stalks.
beholder.
Yep. So as it peers at each of you, its gaze will fixate on Al Capone as he looks unconcerned. And he'll say, "Well, I figure this favor I owe you is reconciled, and maybe a little beyond that. I would have to agree, but that's if you can get us out of here, of course. I feel comfortable with my new companions that's not gonna be a problem, right, fellas?
Not a problem at all.
I'm glad we have an understanding then." After rescuing, freeing Xanathar, the infamous beholder, you guys continue through the halls of Alcatraz, every now and then hearing the glass shattering sound of the realm inevitably breaking apart. And I believe Kurt is the only one who does not experience this sensation. But the other three of you, with each crack, you feel it in your bones, down to your very soul, almost reverberating through you.
I think every time Billy, like a crack happens and Billy kind of feels it, he probably flinches. Like when you know you're about to be hit by something. I'll probably start walking quicker for sure. If we
Speed
could-
walking, yeah.
if we could hurry up, that would be spectacular.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't stay here longer than we have to.
You guys come to the next set of stairs leading upwards. And as you ascend it, you will hear a tremendous amount of conflict ensuing. Peering up, you will see numerous sets of MLE personnel and those same sentries combating with inmates dressed in those same orange jumpsuits as you guys, trying to detain and re-imprison them. I'm going to move you guys over to the map, and as I do, I would like you all to select your tokens and roll for initiative.
No.
There's so many people.
Oh my god. Oh man.
Can we just
You're
nod and
right.
leave? Where
Well, at
are
least we
we?
we have a beholder on our side for now.
Yes, I'm counting on.
Yay, Xanathar goes first.
Xanathar does go first, doesn't he?
Good for him.
Of course he does.
You see him level one of his eye beams at one of the MLE officers behind him, and they immediately fall to sleep, just on the floor. And you'll hear Xanathar behind you cackling almost madly. It seems he's probably been here a very long time. Bonnie, that'll bring it to your turn. To give you guys perspective, you guys across the way, if you follow my ruler, across the way over there, you can see the exit as several convicts try to escape out that way.
Oof.
This is the top floor of Alcatraz, the first floor.
Wait, so this is the top floor?
Yes. So
But
as it
didn't we fall though?
as you fall, the levels increase, so it counts downwards.
Oh, okay.
Where the topmost floor is the first floor. So where you're trying to get, just basically across the entire map.
Yeah. Yeah, I would be able to hit them. just from what your little arrow showed. I'm just gonna hit the second Emily officer, the one that's not asleep, with a fireball.
A fireball.
Firebolt. Firebolt, not fireball.
I feel bad for wasting that roll, so you can use that same one that you did, since that's what you're doing.
That one is a nat 20 there.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. 17 fire damage to this MLE officer. So what does it look like when you cast your firebolt?
I'm trying to like peek around Xanathar, and I just make a throwing motion, and a fireball flies out of my hand like a baseball towards the MLA officer.
Very nice. Would you like to move? Remember, your goal is the exact opposite side of the map.
I know. Yeah, I think I'm a little I might move up one, but I'm comfortable standing behind the giant beholder here.
All right. Is that the end of your turn then? You still have your bonus action. You could attempt to hide behind Xanathar if you would like.
No, not yet. At least. I think I'll be okay for now.
All right. Cray, that is your turn.
What is the I forget, what is the range on my rifle again?
You can pretty much hit anyone on this map.
Okay.
Don't worry about that.
That's what I figured.
Range is not important right now.
Let's see.
I don't want to spoil too much, but there is something that happens at the end of this round.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I guess I'll take aim at that same officer that Bonnie just attacked.
Okay.
And I will fire.
You have 2 attacks, unless you want to use one to do patient strike.
Let me use one to do patient strike.
Ooh. With an 11, that is not enough to hit. So you fire your rifle, and you see them hold up their hand as the bullet slows down right before impact and falls to the ground. You still have your movement.
Okay. I guess I'll kind of hide in the back lines back here, I guess.
All right, Kurt, that is your turn.
Awesome. I'll get between Bonnie and Xanathar over here, and I'll pull out both my pistols, and I'll take 2 shots. 1, 2 at this fella right here. Shot number 1, shot number 2.
Oof. Your pistol doesn't have the flawless, does it?
It does not, but these are 2 separate pistols.
Okay, so the first one takes the has a misfire, right?
Okay.
But the 28 definitely hits.
Cool.
For 6 damage.
Ugh, shit damage. All right. And I think I would like to...
basically, you can do it anytime. Just remember, you won't get it back until the end of your next turn.
Cool. All right, and then I guess I'll just stick around and pass my turn then.
All right. Al Capone will, very, very funnily, climb up onto Xanathar as you see him amongst the pinnacled eye stalks, and he will level his Tommy gun. I think he's going to take a shot at that same MLE officer, and he'll make 2 attacks. 1, 2 at the MLE officer.
Does he say hello to my little friend?
He does not. He says, he puts a cigar in his mouth, levels his Tommy gun, and says, "Happy Valentine's Day," and begins spraying bullets. The first shot definitely downs this MLE, and then this one isn't actually close enough. So he wastes that second shot. And as he's firing, we'll see him look down at Xanathar and say, "Things are getting a little bit complicated here. Maybe we should." And he'll like gesture across the chasm. Billy, that is your turn. What would you like to do?
If he's gesturing across the chasm, is he talking about like getting across or jumping in?
Make an insight check.
Because that's going to determine what I do next.
I kind of have a feeling he's gonna ditch us and just go with Xanathar to the exit.
22.
This guy's gonna ditch you guys.
What a little brat. Al Capone is?
Yes.
Wow. Hold on. I have a few things that I have an idea about doing.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess I should have him make a deception check.
Well, you can see if he beats a 22.
You know what, Casey? I will see if he can beat a 22. He gets a 14. He does not beat a
Womp
22.
womp.
Yes, you know he's gonna ditch.
Is he right here?
Yes, he's perched on Xanathar right now.
Okay. Well, hearing that, I'm gonna run up. Oh, but I don't want to piss off Xanathar.
No, you don't.
Do they look buddy?
Xanathar doesn't seem to hate him being on top of him.
Oh, he's on top of Xanathar.
Yes, he's riding him like a mount right now.
How tall is oh my god, English. How tall is Xanathar?
He's hovering off of the ground. He's not any taller than you guys right now.
Okay, so I can reach Al Capone's leg.
You can.
All right, I'm gonna run up. Hey,
Oh my god.
I feel like you're gonna fucking ditch us.
What are you guys talking about?
I'm grabbing
you guys
his
are
leg.
My friends.
I'm using the Crown of Midas. While wearing this crown, you can use your action to touch a creature or object, causing it to turn into solid gold.
Oh
This
my
effect
god.
ends if
No.
greater restoration is cast on your creature or object, or you use this ability again. A creature who resists this effect must make a DC 15 con saving throw. If you are a spellcaster, you can use your spell save DC instead. On a failed save, the creature begins magically turning into gold and is restrained. It must repeat the saving throw at the end of its next turn. On a success, the effect ends. On a failure, the creature is petrified.
Oh
Jesus
okay.
Christ.
What save does he have to make?
Is that wait, pause. Is that okay?
That's completely fine.
I'm asking everyone else. This isn't gonna fuck you over, James.
Hey, Bonnie doesn't know what you're about to do. Bonnie doesn't know what the crown does. She thinks you're going to pull him off. And she's like, yeah, sure, go ahead, whatever. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, what save does he need to make?
I think that gold looked mighty fine on you. A DC 15 con save.
All right, before I make this check, he does need to do one more con check that I wanted him to do later, but this will determine whether or not he has advantage on this.
Oh god.
So here's the con check for the mystery thing. Damn it, he does not have advantage.
Hell yeah.
He gets a 15 on that. So what is the save for the Crown of Midas?
It is 15.
All right, here we go. He gets a 13. So you touch his leg, and he's like, "Get off me! We're working together."
I think that gold looked mighty fine on you, and I'd like to thank you for this mighty fine alcohol.
And when you take your hand away, we see underneath his leg begin to turn to gold. You see his eyes widen, and he says, "Xanathar, we gotta get the fuck out of here."
Xanathar, I don't think you have to listen to this little prick. I think you should leave. Do what you want. You don't owe him a favor.
He's still on top of Xanathar right now.
Knock him off. And then I'm gonna step away.
Make a persuasion check for me.
Oh god. Okay. I have never felt more powerful. I got it as a nat 20.
God.
So that is a 26. Listen, you see this prick? I think you deserve more than him, and I think you should leave and ditch him. You don't owe him a favor, and you don't owe me a favor. You hear?
You'll see a wide, toothy smile come across Xanathar's face as he looks at Al Capone and he says, "I'll consider my debt repaid." And he'll use his telekinesis eye stalk to put Al Capone back on the ground.
I wanted to drop him in the chasm.
And is that the end of your turn, Billy?
Well, shit, I don't think I could do anything better than that.
That was pretty fucking great.
I have never felt more powerful in this sleek crown. I'm gonna slick my hair back as I wear it.
Mm-hmm.
If that's my action, can I cast a spell as a bonus action?
Yeah, you can.
Well, damn. I think I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon. Hank, I've missed you, buddy. And I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon.
Wonderful.
Damn, I'm on a roll today. I'm gonna put Hank right up in front of us against this MLE officer separating us.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I don't know if you know what a plot hound is.
They are asleep.
I'm gonna keep talking because I'm drunk. But he's gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna notice as I speak that he's asleep. Hank, you should get that other guy. So Hank will run. Get it. Go
Okay.
get him, Hank. This is a 14.
14 does not hit. So Hank spews his lottery coins at the MLE sergeant. They look mildly concerned and confused. It seems the majority of their attention is currently on the beholder, though, right now.
That's fair. Hank, you keep trying your best. That's the end of my turn.
All right. This is when some fun stuff happens. Overhead, you guys will hear the sound of a crackling, fiery whip, as well as the sound of the realm continuing to shatter. Looking up, you will see Justina in the flesh fighting a titanic, demonic-looking creature.
What's the creature she's fighting? Oh, that's big as fuck.
Oh, that
Oh,
that
I'm
whoo,
sorry.
whoo, whoo.
I scream.
You scream.
I shriek. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like, a god and a giant demon fighting each other would elicit a scream like that.
Mm-hmm. You will see as Justina wields her mighty hammer, she goes to strike the demon, the Baelor. As it strikes across her stomach, you will see her fall through the floor as she plummets ever downwards, disappearing from view. There's a deafening cracking sound. Billy, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. Is this karma?
This might be karma.
I got an 18.
18 is fine. Please move yourself in front of where Al Capone is.
Okay. I've moved myself about 10 feet.
As she shatters through the ground,
Oh no.
you will see.
Whoa.
No.
You will see the ground sever as she disappears into the depths. Billy, you clamber up onto the side as the very stone under your feet begins shifting, almost swallowing you into the abyss.
What the heck? I'm ready to leave.
When Justina was plummeting down, did she look very much alive or very much dead?
Make a perception check for me, please.
I will try. That's an 11.
You cannot tell.
I figured. All right. In the hopes that she is alive, could Kurt cast Featherfall on her as she's falling to try and give her a chance?
What is the range of Featherfall?
Double checking.
She is 74 feet away.
60 feet.
So you cannot reach where she is, unfortunately.
Okay. That's fair. Yeah. All right.
So as Justina plummets through the ground and you guys see the ground begin to collapse, it is Xanathar's turn. He looks at Al Capone, gives another toothy smile, shrugs, and will begin floating off this way
How does he shrug?
with his eye stalks, his very many eye stalks.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah, come at me. No, just kidding.
Whoa. He seems like
Damn.
he seems like a good fella. As he floats away, and I'm just so relieved he did not try to attack us.
Bonnie, that is your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh, what would I like to do? Damn. The demon, he's still hanging out up here, right?
He is probably about another 60 feet in the air above where the actual map is.
Would I recognize him by any chance?
Yeah, you could make an Arcana check.
Ooh, Arcana. 16.
With the 16, I'm fairly certain you know of this as one of the Baelor, one of the Demon King's arch fiends. very formidable, and it appears one of Justine's inmates until recently.
Interesting. I really don't want to do anything. I think Bonnie just kind of wants to curl up into a ball right now.
I will remind you that your goal is on the opposite side of the map.
Yeah, and we gotta jump over things. I see those sentries over there and the security orbs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like any of this.
You do see that the MLE begin to look panicked.
So maybe we won't have to fight them. I'm gonna move. I really don't know what to do right now.
Do you want to phone a friend, see what the rest of your party is
Yeah,
thinking
like,
about?
yeah, what are we gonna do?
You can all exchange a glance and be like, what's happening right now?
Do we like attack or just try to run past?
I say we book it. Like
I
pull a
also say we
Fezzik.
book it.
Everybody move.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take my full movement. So I moved, I think I could, yeah, right here was up to 30 feet. I'm going to dash.
Okay. And don't recall, you're a rogue, so you have cunning action, right?
And yeah, the bonus action is also dash. I can take up to 90.
As you enter this Rune Sentry's aura, you will feel a chilling cold overcome you. Your movement speed is currently halved while you're in this aura.
Okay.
All right. Cray, that is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm kind of in shock, honestly. I'm not gonna lie.
Does the map look cool?
It does look cool. I'm also wondering, does that crack impede us at all if we were trying to move over it?
Oh, you will need to cross it, my friend.
Okay. I was also wondering, you mentioned like the gunslinger style, and I chose ricochet.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean I can bounce bullets off things?
It does, yeah.
So could I potentially like fire a bullet in the direction of one of the groups of enemies, but have it bounce off something towards the Baylor?
What are you specifically trying? Because you can shoot the Baylor. Like
I was trying to shoot him, but I didn't want to make it obvious that it was coming from our direction.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would say you could probably shoot the Rune Sentry or one of the like these guys, and have it fire up at the Baylor. I think that's fine.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'll shoot at the MLE sergeant at the north side of the bridge.
So it would have to be either this convict or this Rune Sentry. I did say the Baylor.
Oh, because they're closest. Okay.
Yeah, because they're closest. I did say the Baylor was like 60 feet up, but we can say it's now perched on the bridge here.
Okay. I will fire at this guy, the inmate.
Poor guy. Okay. Yeah, make your shot. 22. That definitely hits both of them. So if all you're trying to do is detract attention away and have the Baylor go after him, that is definitely going to do it. So your bullet fires, hits this guy. You see him like reel as it bounces up towards the Baylor, hits it in the shoulder, and you see the smallest trickle of blood as the Baylor looks down at this guy. He gets his bearings back, and you see the Baylor crack down the whip, incinerating him in an instant.
Nice.
You still have your movement.
Okay. I guess I will also move in that same direction.
All right. The Baylor is now in a path of destruction this way. So that's probably a good thing you did that. Kurt, that is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna run. So let's see. I got 80 feet to get. I'll go 70 there, and then I can go I think 50 this way. I'm gonna end up right there, and pretty much as I'm passing everyone, go. It's distracted. Let's get the fuck out.
You're saying this to the other inmates?
To anyone I'm passing. It could be inmates, it could be MLE, it could be orbs, it could be a Rune Knight. Dude, that thing is beyond us. Let's get the fuck out.
Very well. That brings it to Al Capone's turn. Does he need to do a saving throw now or at the end of his turn? At the end of its next turn. So I think he's going to just level his Tommy gun at both Billy and Cray. You see him sort of like
Oh shit.
crazed, and he's gonna use bullet spray. So I need Billy and Cray both to make dexterity saving throws. And he says, "Get me out of this fucking thing right now!" Harley, you pass.
Nice.
Billy passes too. So he does 12d4. So you each take 16 piercing damage as he attempts to spray you with bullets. And at the end of his turn, with the last round leaving his gold, you will see his mouth sort of in desperation as his entire body turns to solid gold. And the bullets stop.
R.I.P.
I think that's quite a fitting end for a man like Al Capone.
More fitting to what actually happened to him.
Oh yeah, I forgot he died of syphilis. I just looked it up.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. Poor thing.
That sucks.
It completely ate his brain. But also he had a room kind of like what's in this game. Had a very I think you could still tour it too.
Yeah, if
how
he had not
died
turned
of,
into
like-
gold, would he have died of syphilis instead?
So that was a cover-up story.
Oh. Uh-huh.
He's been in Alcatraz the whole time. But now he turned to gold, so there's that.
Better. More useful at
Better.
least. Well, hey, it's better than having your brain eaten slowly. Yeah.
I did think it was funny how Mike was like, I got charged because of tax evasion. I was like, that's interesting. I wonder where you came up with. No, I'm just kidding.
So is Al Capone, is he still conscious, even though he's turned to gold?
Yes, he is.
Spooky.
All right, so Al Capone finished turning to gold. His last act was spraying you with bullets.
You bitch.
And it is your turn, Billy. What would you like to do?
Okay, well, as he sprays me, I'm gonna go into Matrix style, but I get hit by half of them because I'm not that good.
Sure.
And I'm like, oh, you are mighty rude, and I'm kind of annoyed that you're turning into gold because that means you're quite valuable, but I hate you, and I'm gonna keep going.
All right, you may move your movement then.
My movement speed is 30, and you said the 2 MLE officers up in front are dead/asleep, right?
And the other one looks very spooked at the domain collapsing. Yes.
This one?
Yes.
Or this? Okay. Before I spread, Hank, do your job. Hank's gonna attack.
My God.
I literally, I'm so sorry, guys. That's a 20.
That hits.
Hank, that's a 10.
My God. All right.
Force damage is just the
So this
100
MLE
coins are
sergeant
too much.
looking as their goddess falls through the floor, the realm shattering, gets pelted by gold coins from this spiritual dog. Great.
I love
right.
him so much.
You still have your movement and
He
your
is
action.
he is my pride and joy. I'm gonna come up on this dude. How's he looking?
They are looking pretty okay.
Oof, pretty okay. I'm gonna stay back. I'm gonna move up 10 feet after Hank attacks, and I'm gonna use Sacred Flame.
Okay, so you know that the main priority is probably not to fight these guys, right?
Well, I don't want to run by and get oh my God, an attack of opportunity.
Bonnie and Cray or Kurt both ran by this MLE
Yeah.
sergeant, and there was
shit.
no
Okay,
reprisal.
well, if that's the case, seeing Hank attack this fella who looks scared, I'm gonna just sprint by.
Okay, fair enough.
So I'm gonna do 55 feet because I don't want to be in the same spot as Bonnie, and I am afraid of that security orb. So I'm gonna round the corner and be like, why are y'all running so quickly? And then
Cray,
after
are you really only there right now?
Yeah, because I only moved 30 feet on my last turn. Could I have moved 60 feet? Because I also attacked during that turn.
Yeah, you would have had to take the dash action as your bonus or as your main action.
Okay. Can I retroactively fix that?
Well, the Baylor is currently going in this direction, so I think it is a good idea that you did that. I feel concerned for you, and maybe one of your friends can help. I don't know. It's up to you. What would you have rather ensured your own safety or taking care of the Baylor?
I guess I rather would have taken care of the Baylor.
Okay. The realm will continue to sever as the gap widens, and Xanathar will take his turn by continuing to just cruise across. Yeah, because he can float,
What a
as
guy.
beholders do. Bonnie, that is your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh man. I movement speed is halved right now. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do the same thing I did before. Run and then run again. Yeah, dash and then take another dash. I don't want to go too far yet. I'm just gonna go next to Kurt.
Okay.
So that's all I'm gonna do right now.
All right. Cray, that is your turn.
I guess I'm gonna book it.
So with your movement and your action, you can move to right about there. All right. Is that the end of your turn, Cray?
Yes.
All right. Kurt, that is your turn. Cray, Kurt, Bonnie, and Billy.
I mean, have I been impeded by anybody yet?
No, but these rune sentries, I will say, they seem dead set on making sure they don't seem like they have any self-preservation.
Fascinating. I'm gonna keep running past this guy, and oh, good, that is in fact 30 feet. I'm gonna misty step from here to there.
Okay, so
And
no attack of opportunity from the rune sentry because you teleport.
yep, yep. And then use my movement and then the dash action to get me another 60 feet. Sorry, another 80 feet.
Perfect. All right. Al Capone is gold. Billy, that is your turn.
Al Capone is gold. I never thought I'd hear that, and I like hearing it.
That's not. I didn't think I would peak so early in this session. Well, seeing all these people run, and I'm afraid. I'm gonna call Hank up behind me and whistle.
All right.
I'm gonna. Ugh. Am I gonna have to jump across that chasm? That.
You sure will.
Okay, 5.
Unless you have some other means of like teleportation or something.
Okay. Um. Can I dash? I'm gonna dash 60 feet and jump as I do that
60 feet will only get you there.
into the break.
You
Okay.
could jump to there, and that's only a 5-foot gap.
But I would be
right
landing
now.
on top of a security.
The security orb is hovering. It doesn't really take up a space.
Okay. I'm going to run 60 feet and I am going to then turn to jump across the narrowest gap. What do I need to roll? Or is it just 5 foot so I don't got to roll?
What's your strength score? Then you are barely fine.
Yeah. So that's it. I'm going to look behind and just be like, I am scared for my well being. I do not want to be here.
All right. The realm continues to sever apart. Xanathar's turn.
Y'all better get across quick.
Yeah.
That it's getting bigger.
It's a big jump.
I'm gonna cry.
All right. This rune sentry falls into the abyss, never to be seen again.
Oh no.
Bonnie, it's your turn.
Oh no no. Oh no
Oh
no
no.
Well, I'm gonna go there.
Okay.
So that potion of speed,
Mhm.
what does it increase my speed to?
It doubles your movement speed.
Doubles my movement speed. And so is my
Remember, it
movement
only
speed
lasts a minute.
I think I only need a minute.
Okay.
Is my movement speed still halved right now due to the security orbs?
No,
no?
it's the rune sentry. Once
Oh, it's
you're
a rune
out of
sentry.
once you're out of its aura, you're fine. So you literally take
Okie
5
dokie.
steps and you're fine.
Okie dokie. Okay, and
I will say the Baylor started moving up this way, upwards, away from you guys.
So jumping is half of the movement speed?
No, you can cover an amount of feet equal to your strength score.
Strength. That's a 1, baby.
Wait,
Oh
what?
no, it's a 12.
12?
Oh,
Okay.
it's not the modifier, it's just the score. Okay, so if I go all the way up.
Mm-hmm. You can jump to where the security orb is right now.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna do that. I'm doing that. I'm jumping where the security orb is.
Okay, no check required.
Thank God. So I don't have to use that potion just yet.
As Bonnie comes over, I will extend my arm, my hand, to help you.
The hand that you just used to turn Al Capone into
I
gold?
can only
Yeah,
turn one person into it, and I would never turn Bonnie.
Bonnie doesn't know that.
That's true. Well, I was just trying to be helpful.
It is to be noted that Al Capone has now fallen into the abyss as well. So
Bye, bitch.
Yeah. Bonnie
Maybe don't
clambers
be a
up.
little asshole.
Bonnie clambers up, looks at the hand, thinks about Al Capone, does not take the hand, just looks at it.
With such mighty power comes mighty fine responsibility. I would
I
never
don't think
use it on you, but I
with
understand.
responsibility, you?
That is true. I'm gonna take another swig of some bourbon.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
ask him to
Bonnie.
hand it over to me.
I will hand you the bourbon, and I will make sure to hold it on it, like the top part of it. That way,
Okay.
you don't even have to touch the same part of the bottle as me.
I'll take a drink, but that's all I'm gonna do this round.
You're
Actually,
not gonna. You
no,
still
I'm
have your
gonna.
movement, right?
Yeah, I was about to say I'm gonna move some more.
Sure, sure.
Okay,
All right. Is that the end of your turn, Bonnie?
that is. Oh, I handed back the liquor back, but before I started moving.
Sure, sure. All right, Cray. That is your turn.
Okay. So can I dash over here?
Let's see. You can get to there and then jump across there with 60 feet of movement. That's that. What's your strength score?
8.
8? Okay.
It's 8.
You will need to make an athletics check to cross the gap. The DC is going to be 11, and since you are taking it at this diagonal, you will take an attack of opportunity from this rune sentry. But that's pretty much your only bet right now. Is that what you would like to do?
So you said the security orbs don't really take up a space, right?
They don't.
Is there
yes.
is there room under that? I see a little sliver of a.
So
is there room
for-
under that security orb?
For it to be a full space, it needs to at least take up
Cover half? Okay,
of
okay.
the square. That's correct. Yeah. So
All
that's
right,
that's why I was allowing like from here to there, but that's your best bet.
All right, I guess I'll go for it.
All right. So as you run past, the rune sentry will take a punch at you. What is your AC?
14.
It hits you for 20, dealing you. Oh my god,
Sheesh.
20 bludgeoning damage.
I'm concerned for you. That's a lot.
Please make your athletics check to try and bridge the gap. Your DC is 11. Oh, okay. You have a -1 to that. Oh my god.
I have never been more scared rolling a check. I swear to God.
Frey, after being punched by this rune sentry, you land firmly right there.
Right where?
Behind you, Billy.
I will offer my hand to help you.
I will take it because that was a close one.
I'm gonna look Bonnie dead in the eye as Cray does not turn to gold.
Bonnie's just gonna shrug.
I
All
wouldn't trust
right.
me either. I would not trust me either. And then I let go of Cray's hand after making sure he is on solid land.
Solid-ish.
As you all have made it across the rift successfully, we'll go ahead and expedite this. As you guys continue to press forward, making a mad dash towards the exit, you will see the gilded gates of Alcatraz leading to the exit as a platform of MLE and inmates alike look hesitantly at an arch. You'll see one of them shake their head and say, "Fuck this, I'm not staying here." And as they reach through it, you'll see them dissipate, almost like static, as they disappear without a trace. This does not look like normal travel. I would like someone with proficiency, or I guess anyone can make this check. Please make an Arcana check. That
Ooh,
is not
Kirk
high
and a nat
enough.
20.
Oh my gosh. Kurt, you may have saved everyone. Let me see what the DC
Woohoo!
is.
Thank you so much. Bless you. Let me still roll. I don't think I'm gonna get better than a nat 20.
The Arcana check was a total of 20.
Oh my gosh.
Kurt, you just make this. After witnessing that person turn to static and disappear, you come to a harrowing conclusion. The creatures in this realm may have found themselves affected by a rare affliction that ties their fate to that of this reality and is barred from leaving it.
I'm
Don't like
sorry, what?
Sorry.
Some creatures in this realm, when it has been collapsing, may have found themselves afflicted by a condition that ties their fate to this reality and are such barred from leaving it.
Oh no.
Which condition?
I'm sure that we've already failed this.
With a Arcana check of
No.
20, you would
Fuck.
know that you, Billy, and Bonnie are currently affected by reality warp.
Okay.
we gotta save Justina.
Ugh.
All right.
Your fate is now tied to this reality.
Shit.
The only one
Um,
who is allowed in Exodus at the present time is Cray.
Well, I don't know that. So I'm gonna just live my best life.
Why me?
You succeeded your Constitution check earlier. You
Oh,
were the
yeah.
only one.
Okay. I want to relay to the party everything I know about reality warping and the fact that 3/4 of us are stuck here. Um,
Well, I'll see you guys later. Good luck.
You know, Harley,
See if
I
you make it out.
I distinctively remember, I remember when we were all in that back room in the Zap Train heist, you were the one that was gonna leave,
You were like, all right, I'm gonna head out.
and everything comes full circle.
having one person able to escape may not be a bad thing if we want him to go up there and get the cavalry. If we got like an army of MLE officers, it may not be a bad thing.
Hmm.
But would Mr. Mayor would Kurt know how to, I don't know, the save the realm? Do we have to go down and save Justina from whatever's going on?
The only way to remove reality warp is if the reality is mended using the power of whichever god created it.
Oh my god.
All right. I guess I'm gonna tell everybody that and let everyone else know I'm about to jump off this chasm here and go down to go get her.
Okay.
Who's coming with me?
Ugh.
Ah,
I don't. Do you have featherfall? Does somebody
How do you
have?
think we survived the first time?
Somebody had featherfall.
Yeah, that was me.
I don't have Featherfall.
I've got Featherfall. You're not gonna die. We're fine.
All right. Well,
Mm.
you did save my ass last time in the mine, so I will trust you.
Anybody else?
Well, yeah, sure, why not? I'm looking at the demon and like, yeah, we gotta go.
You
We
see
gotta go
one
help
by
just
one. You see by one his whip carving through people, turning them to ash. You see like their skeletons for a brief moment before they are incinerated.
Yeah, let's go
Okay.
help Justine first.
Let's go help her.
Cray, what are your thoughts right now?
I mean, I could leave technically, couldn't I?
You could leave.
Um, I don't know. I
Hey-
would feel bad leaving you all here though.
Listen here.
Hey, Billy.
We'll
Hey,
be
Billy.
so upset with you.
Billy, when's the next time
Especially
you can
after-
turn them to gold?
Wait, what'd you say?
When's the next time you can turn someone into gold?
Immediately. Right now.
Mm.
But I trust Cray.
I was gonna say, especially since Billy helped me out crossing that chasm. I'll stick around and help you guys out.
Yeah, I think maybe there's like a moment that you remember on a mission you were trying to do something similar, and your friends had your teammates had gone ahead of you, and you were left to fend for yourself. And maybe this was like the first time someone actually stuck around to make sure you got across okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Also, there's no telling what's out there as well. Like, I could be, apprehended by the MLE again, like as soon as I get out.
And they might not even believe you.
So you guys are jumping down.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Um,
chug the rest of the bottle.
I would take the empty bottle from Billy's hand, cast light on it, and as we jump, drop the bottle so the bottle will be going first, give us kind of a heads up as to where the bottom is.
All right.
You are so smart. That is such a smart idea. So we don't just pancake on the ground because we can't see.
Yep.
So, amidst the panic of inmates and MLE alike, you guys dash back to the rift, jumping down into the depths below. You
Reminds
see.
me of jumping into a chasm in Tears of the Kingdom.
Yes.
Hey, I made this before I started playing this.
Yeah,
Don't
Nintendo
get it
copied you.
twisted. You guys begin diving downwards. You see the fracturing from the base of this reality expanding outwards. Maybe you see a bit of rubble with a scattered statue of what probably was a halfling at one point, having impacted the stone.
Oof.
There's that.
I'd hate to be that guy. I wonder who that is.
And eventually, you guys find yourselves landing softly on bits of floating rubble, the sounds of the cracking reality all around you. And standing in the distance, you see Justina.
Oh, she's standing. Thank God.
Excellent.
With her back to you, you see her angelic wings frayed and tattered. You see along her arms and her back the same cracking forming as light pours from her. What do you guys do?
I would like to approach the goddess of justice and ask for penance and to see if I can earn it by helping her defeat the demon.
Anyone else have any notes or ideas? Not that that's not a good idea.
No, I second that. I want
Yeah,
Justina. I want her on our side.
Yep.
My lady, if we may so humbly ask to assist you in defeating the demon so that you may reclaim your domain, we would be deeply honored. We don't want to die.
What Billy said.
Cray doesn't say anything.
Okay, stands there, arms crossed in defiance.
Cray lights another cigar.
Still with her back to you, in her celestial voice, although somewhat wavering, you hear her say, "The more you try to keep things from falling apart, the more they want to." And as she turns to face you, you will see the cracks forming in her face, chipping away at her.
Oof.
What the hell?
Is she a normal sized person or a large sized person?
She is a huge celestial.
Got it. Okay, so I am a mouse. Got it. How does magic work within her domain?
When she is in control of it, she has absolute authority. Now,
Okay.
she probably doesn't even know.
Oh no.
Oh no.
If she's cracked, can I cure her? I have cure wounds. My lady, do you need some medicine? And I hold up more bourbon.
So you're not speaking any lies, are you?
No, I will heal her if she saves our asses.
Not sensing any deceit, but you still see some hesitation on her face.
My lady.
Could you make an insight check for me?
Oh no. I have a 23.
She's not put off by your sincerity, but you can tell she knows it will do no good at this point.
Y'all, I think she's died. There is no helping her.
If okay, so Kurt is a sorcerer technically.
Mhm.
Could he like force of will like sacrifice his spell slots to kind of give her some kind of like an infusion of some kind?
You could also make this would be, since this is involving celestials, it would also be a religion check.
Okay.
I would
been
like to
lucky
give
so
him
far.
guidance.
Well, thank you
Sure,
very
go
much.
ahead.
All right, so we'll
Kurt?
yes.
Based off the things that I have gathered from this situation, and then I'm gonna give you guidance. And I'm gonna tell you those things that I have gathered based off of this situation.
Thank you, Billy. That was very helpful. Let me roll
An 18.
Or
Pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's really good.
19.
Like the domain that she controls, her body can no longer sustain the divine power in her.
Oh no.
Can she pass her divine power to somebody else?
Do you ask her that?
Mm-hmm. If her
What
body is broken, then this you need another vessel. You look to be in a bad way. Um, do you need a new vessel for your celestial power?
You see her grip tighten on the heft of her hammer. I will defend this power to my last. None shall take it while I still live.
Oh shit.
No one's talking about taking any power. We're talking about helping you and helping this reality.
Justice is what I serve. None here are fit to claim it.
That is incredibly accurate. Very well. If we are not worthy for your power, we will fight with you until we can't.
Um
Quick sidebar, Bill? I'm just
um
No, I mean y'all are welcome to sidebar, but Kurt's
sidebar.
not budging on
So-
this one.
Sidebar. Ding 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 ding. One of us I could be a god.
None of us are worthy.
I don't know if that matters.
I think
No.
it matters to her.
You know what, Marcus? Not Marcus. You're not Marcus.
Nope. Marcus
know
ain't
what?
worthy either.
I don't know. Is there anything here for her to my lady?
Oh boy.
Did you my lady? Is there anyone currently in your domain that you could transfer your power to?
We got a perfectly good gold guy upstairs.
he
I
is
think he's
shattered into
downstairs
pieces.
currently.
He's gone. So long, farewell. My lady, is there anyone that you'd be willing to transfer your power to in this domain so that this domain may live on?
So she remains silent for a moment.
My lady?
None have come to my aid that I would consider worthy. All have fled.
So no one's worth. Y'all were gonna die.
Fucking bastards.
All right. Well, at this point, Kurt has basically heard enough. But just for me, the biggest threat to Justina right now is the stupid Balrog upstairs. Yeah.
Hey, that's a trademark. What is it? It's a Baylor,
The
actually.
Baylor, my fusion. And I'm pretty sure that because of the time between the original novel and now, I'm pretty sure it's common at this point.
Fair enough.
All right. So if that is the case, whereas that thing is really gonna tear it apart, and that's pretty much what's causing her to kind of break apart. Is that would that be a good description of kind of the overall situation we're in?
Are you asking me or the party?
I'm asking you, Mr. Mayor, based on what Kurt is seeing in front of him and around him, the Baylor demon up top is the biggest threat to Justina and the domain collapsing.
So you would know that amongst yourselves, the Baylor was once locked away in Alcatraz.
Mm-hmm.
So either someone freed it, which is not likely, or Justina's domain collapsing is what prompted it.
My lady.
Yes, Casey.
How he starts pointing just in circles. How did this start happening? Could you tell us that? If you have time, if you have a moment.
Another chip falls from her cheek.
Y'all.
Uh,
There was a power I did not foresee in my domain.
So nothing can save you. Your body that is holding this power in.
She remains silent.
Okay.
All right.
I would like to know what's going through everyone's head right now. So, Cray, what is Cray thinking right now?
So she mentioned not giving up her power. But so is her body like directly tied to the domain? If she dies, will the domain crumble?
Yes,
Okay.
but
But she also shows concern for having her power potentially stolen. Is there some way that we can take it and use it?
That is also my question. Thank you.
you
Mr. Mayor?
recall Bonnie reading the ancient parchment detailing how to kill a god, and that if their realm is disrupted in some way, it puts them at their most vulnerable.
Okay, so could we, in theory, kill her, restore this domain so we don't die?
But if we
Um,
kill her, then the domain also dies.
That's actually a really good point. If what does that piece of paper actually say? Because like if we can kill the god, take her power, and stabilize the plane, this little bubble, would that work?
Yo, that would be so wild. Can you read the paper for me again, Bonnie, if you'd be so kind?
Yeah, I'm actually highlighting it to
Oh,
post
awesome.
it in the chat.
Thank you.
Also,
just-
Kurt reads Infernal, so he could read it.
Me making Al Capone turn to gold is an impulsive thing that could have killed us, but it was not as high risk. This is very high risk, and I am not going to act without the authority of the party.
So what I'm gleaming from this
It looks like
this
if
description on
we
the paper. So the only beings that have the power to shatter reality are other gods. That means there's another god here that's invading her domain.
that
That
might
would
be
be-
the power she was referring to. Yes,
that would be a reasonable assumption based on what we know. Yes.
So to answer your question, Cray, her divine power is tied to this domain itself. If she dies and her power is reclaimed, then it might not be an immediate thing.
Okay. I think if her
Okay.
power is tied to this domain, if
Yep.
somebody else takes it, it's gonna repair itself.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Let's kill a god.
Let's kill a god.
Shit.
If he's not willing to,
Shit.
if he's not willing to relinquish it, then we got no choice here. Well, Cray's got a choice. Cray get the hell out of here. But you know, all right.
So is what is this scene right now? Someone explain it to me.
The scene, I believe, is the four of us kind of huddling around this piece of paper as Justine is slowly crumbling behind us. And unless, and kind of as we kind of come to what I think is a silent conclusion, we all kind of look each other in the eyes to kind of figure out who's in, who's out. Because Kurt is at this point willing to kill the god to save this reality.
Yeah, why not? I'll die either way.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that is also true. And if we could die potentially killing, that would be so cool if we kill a god.
And Mr. Mayor,
Mm-hmm.
how high is the Baylor above us?
Hundreds and hundreds of feet.
I can fly 80 feet per round for 10 rounds. 800 feet.
Are you thinking of leaving again?
I'm thinking, I'm wondering if I can tag the Baylor and make him follow me. I can then, run out of my flying speed and basically swan dive down into this thing and bring a big ass demon with me. If you guys can survive for 10 rounds.
No, I don't know. I'm afraid for
Well,
my
then you
well-being.
also risk
yeah.
the Baylor taking
That-
her power.
That is also
Yeah,
fair.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Then we have to
Okay,
deal with the
that's fair.
god Baylor.
Oh, what could possibly go wrong? No, we're not doing that. So who's got sneak attack?
I do.
What's the look? So Kurt, you nod to everyone. What is the expression on everyone's face as Kurt nods?
I just finished my second bottle of bourbon. Oh, shit.
Just looking over the paper over and over again and just nodding back. I don't know if she's crying or not. I don't think she could tell either way, but she's definitely terrified right now.
What is the look on Cray's face? Just mouthful of cigars.
I kind of like grab like the brim of my hat and kind of like tug it down over my eyes. Look very stoic.
Then with that, allow me to move you guys over to the map. And once I do, if you would select your tokens and roll initiative.
Oh, it's Rainbow Road over here.
Oh my goodness. Happy Pride Month, everybody. Here we go.
Happy Pride Month. That's right. All right, Kurt, you got a 15. Okay. Harlan, you got an 18.
There are rainbows on the screen.
Yep, that is the cracking of the reality all around you.
Okay, y'all. I guess it doesn't matter. We'll die anyway.
Yeah.
A 9.
Ooh, rainbow.
Yeah,
Pride month.
Pride, indeed.
Pride
Yes.
month.
We
Get
do
ready
love
to
pride.
die. 13.
All right, so Cray, Kurt, Bonnie, and Billy. And let's see what Justina gets. She gets a 21.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no.
Of course he does.
Oh boy.
So as she raises her scales, all around you guys, you will see glittering shards of golden light as a barrier of sharp razor-like glass surrounds you. As she is almost in a way prohibiting you guys from leaving. Leveling her hammer at you all, she will say, I will defend this power with all that I have left.
This feels like an Elden Ring boss.
Oh no. I don't want it to be like an Elden Ring boss.
It might be a little like an Elden Ring boss.
Ugh, they're so hard. And we don't get a restart in this.
That is her action to cast Blade Barrier.
What the hell does that do?
Do not pass through it, please. Do not. Cray, that is the beginning of your turn. At the beginning of your turn, I will need to roll something. Severed from Divinity. At the beginning of each hostile creature's turn, roll a d20. On a 9 or lower during this turn, Justina loses her bonuses to all saving throws she makes. Her AC is reduced to 16, and she cannot take legendary actions at the end of the turn. So let's see how she does. That is a 16. You are going up against a full-fledged god, Cray. What would you like to do?
Ooh, gosh. Can I try using the arcane disruptor I got?
Please do. For this fight, we'll say you have unlimited ammunition, basically.
Okay. So should I just roll the for the sniper rifle?
Well, she makes a Constitution saving throw against it.
Okay.
What is your spell save or your firearm save?
16.
All right, Constitution save, 23.
Ooh.
So that is your first attack. You fire this shattering sound of crystal pulses out towards her. You see her unfazed. Maybe a new crack in her skin, but that's all.
Okay. Well, that
That
didn't
is your
work.
first.
so-
That is your first attack.
Oh, I get an extra attack too, don't I?
You do, yes.
I guess, man, I'll just try and slug one right in her forehead.
All right, do it. 26 hits. Can everyone sees her HP bar? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's not terrible. That's not bad.
I saw it.
That's not
Saw
bad.
it go down a
Okay.
little.
Okay.
Cray, you still have your bonus action. Don't forget, drinking a potion is a bonus action.
Oh man.
What was the
Let's-
specialty potion you chose?
I think I got the potion of invisibility.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I guess I'll use that here.
So Kurt, you become or Cray, you become translucent as you disappear from sight. The camera can still see you, albeit just slightly transparent.
I'll move like over here.
All right. We'll do a d20 at the beginning of your turn, Cray or Kurt. Oh my gosh, you guys with the K's and the B's and the oh god. 7. You hear a crack as another crack forms in the reality. You see her disoriented, grabbing her head as she appears dazed.
Oh, all right. I'm taking advantage of that. I'm going to shoot my working pistol as an action, a bonus action, and it led to reaction, trigger happy. So I get 4 total shots. Is that right?
All right. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. So here comes 1,
Hits,
2,
hits,
3,
hits.
4.
All 4 hit.
Nice.
Cool. So 1, 2,
17,
3, 4.
26, 32.
Seems to be. with my movement, I'm gonna move over here to spread the party a bit.
At the edge of this barrier, you can feel the blades in the air whipping behind your back.
Okay. Hopefully I don't get pushed backwards.
Mm. She can't take any legendary actions. Bonnie, that is your turn. Let me roll a d20. Again, another crack forms in reality. She cannot take any legendary actions this turn, and her AC is
Woohoo.
16. What would you like to do?
Okay.
This is Bonnie, not Billy.
Sorry. I heard a B and I was like, it's me. Bonnie, kick ass. Take names.
And I'm gonna move right on up to her.
Oh boy.
Oh boy! I'm gonna use the scimitar. Wow, with the
Ooh.
+10,
A
it's a
14 is not enough to hit her, even in her weakened state. So you
Womp
slash at her, but your blade meets hard rock, almost as if she's made of stone herself.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna take my bonus action and move right back to where I was.
Are you disengaging?
Yeah, then I'll use my bonus action to disengage and move 15 feet back.
Perfect. All right. She can't take legendary actions. Billy, let's roll that d20. Oh my gosh. Again, she is in her weakened state. You may take your turn.
Hell yeah. Okay. So as a bonus action, I'm bringing Hank out.
Okay.
Actually, pause.
Pause.
Rewind.
Rewind time.
Okay. I am stepping up. He downs his, what is it, his third bottle? However many bottles. He's lost count. It doesn't matter.
Are you drinking your actual potion now?
All right, boys. This is it. I'm going to drink my potion of invulnerability as, would that be my bonus action?
Yep, that'll be your
As my
bonus.
bonus action. So I'm going to drink that. And then I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians and I'm just going to bring out so many plot hounds
They all start yipping and barking
and
everywhere.
howling. It's just Hank 1, Hank 2, Hank 3. I'm sure in the Zap Train Heist, it was like on Donner, on Blitzen. Be like, all right, boys, this ain't a boar, this ain't a bear, but it sure as hell is bigger than any of them.
Quick question. Are you dealing radiant or necrotic damage?
I would be dealing necrotic damage.
Good to know.
I'm sure she has resistance to it.
She needs to make a wisdom save. Is that correct?
Yes, wisdom saving throw, and my spell save DC is 15.
All right,
While
so this is just a flat roll for her.
While she is in this, she has half speed.
All right, so this is just a flat roll for her. She gets a 12. I'm assuming that's a fail.
Bless up, it is 10.
All right. You might be noticing that she's not having to make concentration checks for spells. It's because her concentration cannot be broken by damage.
That's really scary.
Yep. Billy, is that your turn?
Yes.
All right, I'm also going to put this super strong symbol on you to show that you're invulnerable.
And that just means it's halved, right? Whatever damage I take, perfect.
You have resistance to all damage, yeah.
Okay, I never thought I would ever be acting as tank.
You're their cleric too, so,
I'm
all right. I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. All right, that's my turn.
All right. Justina is going to lift her scales of justice. I am going to choose one of you. We'll do 1d4 from left to right to determine. Looks like it's Kurt. She raises them at you, Kurt.
Of course she does.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy, I love making wisdom saving throws. Wisdom saving. Oh, this is gonna go so well.
Oh my god.
Oof.
Yep, that went about as well as I expected it to.
So, rising from the stone around you, you see these chains composed of golden light begin restraining you. Scales of justice. While restrained in this way, you are incapacitated, and you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns. If Justina is affected by her severed from divinity, the DC is 10 instead of 22. So she raises her scales. You find yourself in a similar stupor that you found yourself in your individual cell. and she will fly over to you, and hit you with her hammer twice.
Damn.
16. Does that hit you? That's a
It does
natural
not.
one.
It
That's
does
a natural.
not hit.
That's a
That's a
natural
nat
one.
one and it's a
That-
16.
That is a nat one.
Oh.
Oh man.
Second attack. Oh wait, you're restrained. She has advantage on that.
Oh
Oh.
no.
So I'll just roll a second time for that
Yep.
one.
Yep.
So
That's
that one
22
is a
hits.
22.
Sarah.
Sarah.
No. I'm sinking. I'm restrained.
You take okay. You take 24 bludgeoning plus 13 radiant.
37 damage. All right.
Yep. Yep.
Um.
And then she will hit you once more with her hammer of punishment
Oh god.
for a 21,
21 hits.
dealing you another 31
Two.
damage.
Nope. Yeah, 31 damage. I'm at 4.
But that is her turn. Cray, she's not affected by her severed from divinity on your turn.
Dang.
But you are invisible.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, I want to attack her. I want to use some of my precision points. So I want to aim at her head.
All right. Remember, you are invisible, so all of your attacks have advantage. The 24 most definitely hits.
Sweet. And I think that costs 3 precision points, correct?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay. So then I guess she has to roll against my
Firearms
my-
save DC.
Yeah.
She fails.
Ooh, nice.
I didn't give her legendary resistances. That feels like an oversight, but I'm gonna roll with it. Yeah, you hit her in the head. You see her disoriented momentarily. What condition is she under? Stunned?
She is stunned, yes.
So stunned is not damage. With that, the blade barrier goes down as they disappear into thin air. Go ahead and roll your damage for your firearm as well. 15, very nice. What does Cray look like as he levels his sniper at her?
He's still chomping on a cigar. He's kind of like prone on the ground, and he squints one eye really hard and slowly pulls the trigger.
Breathing out as he pulls it, right?
Yes, emptying the air from his lungs for maximum precision.
All right, nice. Yes, so she is stunned. That is your first attack. You still have one more.
Sweet. And I guess I'll just do a regular attack again.
Okay. So a 15, even with advantage, is not enough to hit her.
Okay.
You still have your movement. You will notice that there are platforms going throughout this entire place. Should you choose to get away.
What happens if we go on like the reality cracks? Are those just like kind of like empty spaces? You can't stand there?
No, you can stand there. It's
Okay.
mostly just a visual effect.
Okay. Sure. I can jump this, right?
Yes, you can.
Sweet. I will jump over to here. Can I make it over to this platform with my movement?
Oh yeah, you can get over there, no problem.
Okay. Yeah, I'll come over here.
All
Just put
right.
some distance between me and her.
All right, Kurt, that is your turn. Let me roll that d20 to see if she's not affected by her severed from reality, so she is very much a problem.
Yes, she is very much a problem.
You are currently restrained and incapacitated. You need a 22 wisdom save to break free.
All right. I assume that means I can't cast any spells while I'm restrained.
Yes, that is correct.
Alrighty. Wisdom 8.
Okay, not gonna cut it.
Nope.
All right. She can't take any legendary reactions because she's incapacitated. Bonnie, that is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna hit a fireball. It's
All right.
fireball time.
Oh, let's go ahead and roll that d20 to see if she's affected or not. She
yeah.
is, so she'll be rolling a flat d20 for this.
Okay. At what level? Ooh. You know what? Go big or go home. Cast it at 4th level.
You
my
rolled
God.
so bad on that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
she is stunned right now, so she automatically fails and takes the full 21.
That is not. Oof.
I'm impressed.
That was
That is-
so bad. Oh
that
my
is-
god.
So bad, I know.
Oh my god.
86. Rolled 3 nat ones.
Oh my god. Well, what does your fireball look like when you cast it? Like, I feel like that deserves a round of applause, but go ahead.
I'm just gonna have my hands up in a giant V, like looking up at the sky as the fireballs rain down, and then they're all like little fizzly sparks that just hit her on the top of the head.
I love it. All right. Is that the end of Bonnie's turn?
Yeah, Bonnie's just gonna think about her life choices.
Don't forget, as part of an attack with the Scholar's Assertion, you can cast a spell. 29 hits, no problem. You also have advantage, so you get your sneak attack because she is stunned.
Oh yes, yes. With an extra 1d6. I'm just gonna. God!
Oh my god.
A whole 9!
All right, get out of here.
whole 9.
What rogue level are you right now?
3. I'm mostly a divination wizard.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 3rd level, your sneak attack is 2d6, so roll an additional 6.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Oh,
that's a little
that's
better.
better. That's better.
Yeah, that's better.
I'm gonna go back.
Yeah, she can't take opportunity attacks because she's stunned. All right, Billy, that's you. What would you like to do?
I can't believe you stepped away from me. So he's gonna step forward, get him in the aura,
All right,
or get her in the aura.
She will make a wisdom save. Let's roll to
please.
see if she's severed from divinity. She is not. Full wisdom save is a 16.
Barely saves.
All right, so she'll take half damage.
Hey, I
Hey.
just need you to die.
God.
He's gonna cast blindness, deafness. He's gonna try
Isn't
to blind her.
well, go ahead and roll your damage for your spirit guardians first.
Oh, excuse me, I got overexcited.
All right, so she takes 5.
Yeah, and he's gonna go up and be like, "I just need you to die," and he's gonna cast blindness, deafness. She needs to make a con saving throw.
She gets a 15.
Ah, that's my save. I'm so annoyed.
So rolling a flat d20, she gets a 15. That sucks, man.
Well, shit. I think that's my turn.
All right. Cray, the stunned condition ends at the end of her turn. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is correct.
All right. So she is no longer stunned, but she does not get her turn. Cray, that is up to you. She is definitely not severed from divinity on your turn.
Wow.
With that nat 20.
Can I try firing the arcane disruptor again?
Sure.
So
she needs to make a constitution save.
Yep.
She gets a 25.
Yeah. Dang.
She has a hearty resistance when she is not severed, so.
And then I'll just fire on her again.
A 14 does not. Wait, you're invisible.
Yes.
23 hits, yeah.
Can I use some precision points again?
You sure can. Go ahead and do your damage first, though.
Or actually, no, I'll save them.
All right. Is that the end of Cray's turn?
Yes.
At the end of your turn, she is going to do Searing Burst, which costs 2 actions. Each creature of her choice within a 10-foot radius must make a dexterity saving throw.
Well, guys, it's been fun.
Billy, you are in it.
Oh boy.
Kurt, there's no way that you will not succumb to this damage. So go ahead and just put yourself at 0.
Thank you.
Billy, go ahead and make that dex save for me, please.
He's just like slipping around, slipping and sliding.
Mm-hmm.
Dex saving throw.
Yep.
That is a nat 1.
All right, so this is 2.
I will use
Go
a
ahead.
luck point.
You're going to use a luck point?
Yes. It is a 14. I am still concerned.
14 is not enough.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use a freaking other.
Casey, don't do it, please.
All right.
Just stop. The DC is 23. Don't do it.
Oh, that's fine. I got a 14.
Okay.
I couldn't make
so
it anyway.
This is 2 different damage sources, which means you resist them independently. So the first one, you take, rounded down to 8. You take 8 fire damage.
Okay.
And you take another 7 radiant damage. So a total of 15 damage.
Okay.
Go ahead and make that concentration check for Spirit Guardians.
A 15.
15 is exactly what you needed.
Thank the Lord.
Was she supposed to take damage when she ended her turn there too?
She takes damage when she either enters for the first time or she starts her turn there.
Okay, so she was supposed to take it at the beginning of her turn. Go ahead and roll your damage again. And she'll make that wisdom save, which
Should be a 6.
okay, she takes 3.
Okay.
Glad we had that covered.
I mean, 3 is 3, you know?
3 is 3. That is correct. It is Kurt's turn. I need a death saving throw from Kurt, please. Oof, you were so close to a 20. You can mark 1 success.
Thank you.
All right, Bonnie, that is your turn.
Oh man. Oh god.
Let's
What
roll
is her-
d20.
Yeah, I was about to say, what was her condition?
She is severed from divinity. She is in her weakened state. You guys have her halfway down.
Holy shit. Yeah. Let me see what mods. I mean, not mod.
Is she as bad as the Iron Golem? She worse? What's the verdict?
I think she's worse.
I think she's worse. It's
Okay,
more the fear of fighting a god.
Yeah, and with the Iron Golem, we could open the door to the outside to aid us. We can't really do anything here.
I will say, Casey, you can use your luck points on the severed from divinity if you want.
Oh.
Because they're d20 rolls. But right now she failed, so that's not.
I thought they could only be rolls relating to me.
I think you can use it on other creatures, but you might want to double check that. Bonnie, what would you like to do?
Another fireball.
All right. Do you want to make your weapon attack first?
Yeah, might as well.
Keep in mind, if you miss on your weapon attack, you will not get to cast your spell.
It's a risk I'm willing to take. Let's go ahead and move on up. And wow.
The 13 misses.
Yep, that's a risk I took. Yeah, gonna use my bonus action to disengage. I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to move back.
All right, again, so you run up to her, hit her with your scimitar, and it feels like hitting a brick wall with a kitchen knife.
Yeah, it just like and run back, scuttle back to my spot.
All right, Billy West, that is your turn. What would you like to do?
Well,
she is not severed from divinity right now. She's at her full power.
she's right there by Kurt.
She certainly is.
What
you doing, Billy?
Crying, mourning.
That's a free action. What's your main action?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh my god. I have 34 health out. Okay, well, Bonnie's at full, correct?
Yep.
And Cray is currently at 56 out of 92.
But he's invisible.
He is invisible.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think Billy's gonna be like, listen here, you motherfuckers. None of you will die. And then he's gonna cast Mass Healing Word, but put it on me, Cray, and Kurt.
Very well.
So us 3 get 7.
Very nice.
You're back up.
Thanks. I'm still handcuffed though.
I know. I don't know what else to do other. I mean, I could get up to attack. So after I cast Mass Healing Word, I'll step up and I'll be like, I really hope I don't die. And then I'm gonna touch her. And then with my Crown of Midas, hopefully turn her into gold. It's DC 15 con.
She gets a nat 1.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
She will begin turning into gold, Casey.
Well, shit. Okay.
Billy go with the sauce.
At the end of your turn, she's not restricted from her legendary actions. So she is going to teleport.
What a jerk.
Right here. She teleports next to Cray and Bonnie. And though you are invisible, Cray, you are not currently hidden.
Okay.
So she knows your general vicinity. She still has a disadvantage on attack rolls against you. But she knows your general area and can still make attacks. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Billy, that's the end of your turn. She is currently turning into gold. She'll make that save at the end of her turn. But let's see who she targets. She has to be able to see the person, which she cannot see Cray. So I guess she's going to use her Scales of Justice on either Billy or Bonnie. 1d4. 1d4, 1, 2, it's Billy, 3, 4, it's Bonnie.
Can I encourage her to attack me?
It's Bonnie.
No! Well, I am at max health.
Go ahead and roll your damage for Spirit Guardians, though. She gets a 27 on her wisdom.
She takes 3.
All right, thank you. So Bonnie, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
The dogs are
Okay.
just hanging on.
20.
A 20 is too shy of what you needed.
Yeah, I figured.
You become restrained by unbreakable chains, and she's gonna whack you with some hammer attacks. So first one is a nat 20.
Jesus Christ.
You take, oh my gosh, what even is that amount? Is that enough to down you just like right now?
I think that's more than enough to down me, but
24
let me just
plus 15, gotta break out ye old
48.
calculator.
the old calculator. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
She deals you 72 damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
Oof.
Okay. You also gain 1 stack of one chain. So if you accumulate 3 of these, you are banished forever.
Girl, help.
Yep.
For
And then
help.
she'll do her second attack on you, Cray, which is at disadvantage.
Could she not do her second attack on me because she was going to
wait a
aim at
minute.
me?
Wait a minute. That attack missed you, Bonnie.
Because it's a 16.
Because she had advantage from you being restrained, but she's restrained by being turned into gold very slowly.
Oh.
Yeah, take all of that damage back. You're fine.
I wink at Bonnie.
I guess she'll continue to go after Bonnie.
No.
Okay, I did not go to jail.
Flat roll this time. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
It's a 21, so
Okay. Damn.
you take 38 damage total.
Okay. That's a little bit better.
Yeah, a little better. All right. That is the end of her turn. She needs to make that saving throw. What's the DC, Casey?
I believe a 15.
She gets an 18, so she stops turning to gold.
Damn it.
God dang it.
All right. But the restrained certainly did help.
Also, I did look up luck points. I can use a luck point when someone is attacking me.
I see. All right, Cray, it is your turn. She is not affected by her severed from divinity trait. What would you like to do?
Okay, I want to move away from her first of all.
You will take an attack of opportunity from her. Is that okay with you?
Man.
Oh wait. You are actually invisible. You can only take opportunity attacks creatures you can see, so she cannot see you.
Nice.
Yes, you are fine. That was my mistake.
And so she's not severed by divinity right now?
She is not. No.
Okay.
She got a 13.
I want to use the arcane disruptor again, but I want to wait till she's afflicted by that. So I guess let's do this.
Holy crap, you crit.
Boom, baby.
What is that damage? How did you roll that bad?
That makes me really sad.
Oh my god. That makes me really sad. Okay, you deal 10 damage with that. That is your first attack.
Pretty sure for this. No, that's dang.
My goodness. You rolled 2 2s and 2 1s.
Jeez.
Roll 20
Wow.
sucks sometimes.
Let's see. I'm just seeing if I want to use any precision points real quick.
Okay.
No, I'll just attack again.
All right. 16 does not. Wait, 24 does hit. You are invisible. Yes, hits. Oh my god, your non-crit did more than your actual crit. All right. 2 bullet shots pierce her. You see her wince in pain as more cracks begin to form. Cray is at the end of your turn.
Yes.
All right. Kurt, we'll see if she's severed from divinity. She is not. I don't think you can make that wisdom save.
I'm gonna try, I guess. Like, what else choice do I have?
This is true. If you get a nat 20, I'll let you out of it. Okay. Not quite enough.
Yeah.
She is going to do her at the end of your turn. Her searing burst again. I need Bonnie and Billy to make dexterity saves, please.
21.
Got a 15.
I believe Bonnie, you succeed, but
Yeah.
Sorry,
No.
Billy, you do not.
It's for the best.
So you will take half of. Well, actually, both of you will take half of this damage.
both of us?
Yeah, because one of you succeeded and one of you has resistance.
Oh.
It all worked out.
It does
Kind of.
work out. All right, so you each take 6 plus 4, so 10. Billy, concentration check.
5. I
All
will
right,
use
Spirit Guardian.
a luck point.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, 9.
All right, your Spirit Guardians fails. Bonnie, that is your turn.
Wish it wasn't.
She's halfway down. You guys are doing good.
Haven't had to use any my potion.
You might want to.
That is true. That is very true. That takes an action, right?
Bonus action.
The potion of superior healing?
Either one.
Oh, either one's a bonus action. Okay. Well then, I'm gonna go ahead and whack her.
Okay. Oh, let me roll that d20, see
yeah.
if she's afflicted or not. Oof. She
Oof.
barely makes it with a 10.
Oof. Okay. Womp.
The 16 does not hit.
Yep. Well, I'm just gonna drink my potion of superior healing. And how much is that again?
8d4 plus 8. Do you want me to roll
Okay.
it for you?
Sure. Yes.
31.
That brings me up to 47.
All right.
I'm very glad I did that. Actually, yeah, that's not the end of my turn. I'm gonna move. How far can I?
She will take an attack of opportunity. If
Never
you do that.
mind. I won't, because I would have disengaged, but no. I'm just gonna stay where I am then.
All right, Billy, that is your turn. What would you like to do?
Kurt is still restrained, correct?
Yes, a lesser restoration can free him though.
I do not have lesser restoration.
Good to know.
Did you plan that with thinking I had lesser restoration?
I think people undervalue how good lesser restoration is, but that's not a knock against you.
All right, well, I want to attack her. Other than Mike, we all look decent. So I'm going to step up and just do inflict wounds.
Did we roll whether she was afflicted by her? No, we have not. So let's roll that first.
Okay.
She is not severed from divinity right now. She is at her full prime.
I'm going to step up with a nasty looking hand.
Inflict wounds hand. All right.
Yeah. A 14.
14 does not hit.
Yikes. All right. That's my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, I think it's only fair she teleports using a legendary action towards Cray. Cray, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Isn't Cray invisible?
Oh, she can't use that on him. Thank you for that.
Oh.
Yes, good reminder. I guess she's going to go after Billy West instead.
That's perfectly fair.
Billy, please make a wisdom saving throw.
This invisibility potion worked that good for me.
Yeah.
You know what's really funny?
I got a 19.
All three of us are going to get bound, and then Cray's going to be there like, I can leave whenever I want.
Yeah, right. A 19 is not enough. You are bound by the chains, and
God dang it.
she's going to whack you with her hammer of punishment.
So, are 3 of us bound?
Mm-hmm.
And we can't attack or anything?
Bonnie is not bound.
But we can't attack when
safe.
we're bound.
That is correct.
Yeah, I think we're dying, y'all.
So two hammer of punishment attacks on Billy at advantage.
Kind of
First
rude,
one,
but it's whatever.
Does a 17 hit you?
It barely does. It's my AC.
Oh my god, that is so unfortunate. She rolled what, 2 2s? All right. And then, okay, so the other one hits you. You'll take half damage from both of these.
Mm-hmm.
So you take 8 plus 12, so 20 total damage.
Yikes.
And then an additional 7 plus 12, 19 damage.
Oh.
All right, I'm up. I look disgusting.
That's some spicy damage.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the end of her turn. All right, Cray, let's see how she's doing right now. My god. I'm about to make 10 inclusive here. Let's say that. let's say 10 or lower, she is severed. So Cray, she
Okay,
is severed
sweet,
from
sweet.
divinity.
Um,
Going
I'm
forward.
I'm
That
gonna use the
sucks,
arcane
man.
disruptor.
All right, please do.
So she's got to beat 15
All
on a
right.
Constitution saving throw.
So this is a flat d20 for her since she is severed. She gets a 10. She fails. So this means for the duration, we'll go ahead and remove the additional radiant damage from her melee attacks. That is your first attack, Cray. What would you like to do next?
Sweet. Ooh.
This does not rid her of her ability to use her scales, though, because they are a magic item.
All right. I attacked back. I don't think that hits though.
That does not hit. 2 11s, my god. Is that the end of your turn, Cray?
Yeah, and I think I'll just stay put.
All right. Kurt, she is severed from divinity. Please make your saving throw, please.
Please, please, please.
12. Chains, Scales of Judgment. If Justina is affected by her severed from divinity trait, the DC is 10 instead. You succeed by 3. Good job. You are no
Thank-
longer restrained.
Thank goodness. All right.
Hell yeah.
Bonus action, chug a lug a lug.
Yeah. There you go. All right, you get 32 back.
Glorious day.
And that's just your bonus action, but you've got no potions left, except for your potion to fly.
That is also accurate. All right. Well, here I am. Nice to be back. It's good to see y'all. What are we going? Oh, I see what's going on here. Okay. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and shoot with my action and then pull a trigger happy on her. For my main action, though, I'm going to use my sharpshooter to subtract 5 and then plus 10 if I hit.
All right.
Damn. First shot missed.
Is that a total of 12 then?
Yeah, it's still a 12.
Okay, that does miss, yes.
Yeah. All right, 2 more.
That hits.
Yep. All right, and another one. Hey, there we go.
That hits. Was that also sharpshooter?
Yes, they were. All right, so 17 plus 16 for the damage.
All right, so that's 31.
3.
33. All right, so yeah, your shots ring out as they pierce her. You see more cracks forming, and with each one, you see another splinter across the reality that is Alcatraz.
Nice.
Is that the end of your turn? Or
No. I'm going to move if I can. I'll jump here and then jump here. So I'm pretty sure
Yep, you can get there, no problem.
because that's also 52 feet. That should be within range of my pistol.
No legendary actions because she is severed. Bonnie, that is your turn. What would you like to do? Let's roll that
Okay.
d20. She gets a 2. She is in her weakened form.
Augers.
Did you just get out? You die. Bonnie dies.
No.
Bonnie dies. She goes into the abyss. She just goes.
No.
No.
No. No.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead.
Right in this like corner. If I drop something here, would it still hit her, or does it have
What
to
are
be dead?
you? What are you
Uh,
dropping?
You know what I'm dropping. It's
Another
fireball.
fireball.
It's another fireball. I'm trying not to hit anyone else.
So you can actually drop fireball here, and it will just affect her. You won't get
Yeah,
Billy or
see.
you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was trying to calculate there.
Don't worry, I'm on your guys' side. I don't want you guys to lose.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like Justina needs any help right now.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, 3rd level.
All right. So she has a flat bonus to her saves. She gets a 15, barely missing it, taking the full 14 damage.
Okay, and yep, gonna whack her.
Oh well, you have to.
I have to whack beforehand, don't I?
Yes. So
Yes.
you've already cast the spell this time.
Okay, what I'm gonna do though is disengage.
Mm-hmm.
And how far can I go? Yeah, I'm going over here.
All right, leaving Billy alone.
Yeah.
All
Yeah, I
right,
am.
Billy, that is your turn. She is still severed from divinity. Now I'm going to change that back to 9 or no, just kidding. Go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna roll. What do I roll to break out?
Wisdom.
Oh, that is correct. Yes, wisdom saving throw. The DC is now 10 since she is severed from divinity.
I got a 24.
24.
yeah.
You may take your turn. What would you like to do?
I am so afraid for my life right now.
I mean,
And
you're only at 18 HP right now, right?
and I don't want to be here. But if I step away, you're gonna get an attack of opportunity. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw her attention and cast cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
I want her to stay right here.
Look at Billy being
6.
Oh my god.
That's impressive.
Oh man.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
All right, you get 6 HP back, Billy.
You're at 24.
You're
There you
at
go.
24.
If y'all don't do something, if I die, y'all, this is your fault.
All right. Justina's turn. She can only use her scales against one other person,
Hey,
but
no.
that person
Hey.
is invisible. So she can't use it against him. So
Excellent.
that's great. So instead she's just gonna whack Billy with her hammer.
I need you to pay attention. Eyes on me.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big hammer.
It is a really big hammer. So first attack is a 26.
You bet that hits. This is
Ignore
gonna hurt.
ignore the radiant damage.
This is gonna hurt like hell.
But you take 12 bludgeoning damage
Okay.
because you're resistant to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then one more attack is a 31.
You would bet your ass that hits.
You take another 9 bludgeoning damage.
I'm still up.
Yeah.
Billy
Good
comes
Billy.
out from under the hammer, super bruised, so swollen with 3 HP.
That's so great.
I
All
need
right.
your eyes on me.
She's blindfolded. I don't know if you
I
can.
bet you've never seen a more handsome man.
I don't know if you can see her token. She
No,
is.
it doesn't matter.
She is blindfolded.
Billy doesn't care that she's blindfolded.
All right. That's the end of her turn. Cray. She is Oh my god. How many 9s have I rolled, guys?
Not as
My-
many ones as we have.
Cray, she's affected by her severed from divinity. What would you like to do?
Okay.
Don't forget you do have your perfect shot ability.
Mm-hmm. That would be a good time.
Sure, I'll use that.
Of course, we got natural 20 now.
Isn't that just how that works, though?
It always
Marcus.
is. Yeah. Nice.
22 hits.
That's critical.
It is critical. Roll 2d6 additional for that. So 18 for that first hit. Make your second strike. I mean, if you would like to, you don't have to, but you can. Okay, the
Ooh,
23
nice.
hits,
And
and
again, right?
then roll another 2d6 for that.
Okay, 16. Respectable.
So a total of 34.
That's beautiful.
34 damage. Your
Sweet.
bullets ring out. You see more and more cracks begin to form in her visage. She is standing on her last legs or floating on her last wings, whichever you prefer to say.
I would like to use a few position points too.
Please.
To try and aim it at her head.
To finish her.
She is rolling a flat d20 and gets a 4.
Nice.
Guys, this is the time right now. Is at the end
So
of
she's
your
stunned.
turn. She is stunned, yes.
Yep, that's the end of my turn.
All right. Kurt, that is your turn. You have advantage on all of your attacks against her right now.
Really? Well then, I believe I'm going to use my potion of flying, chug that thing,
Mhm.
and I'm going to take 3 shots at advantage, my main action and my 2 trigger happies. So I'll have 1 left after this. All right. Well, 3 attacks with the pistol, and for
Oh.
all 3, I'm doing the sharpshooter
see.
feat.
Let's see if she's severed or not. She is. I
Okay.
feel like I've rolled really poorly lately.
All right. So with advantage, 3 shots, all 3 with the sharpshooter feat. 1.
All right. Oof.
Oh my
Misses.
goodness. 2,
Hits.
3.
Hits.
Okay. So
Those
we'll
are
do
beautiful.
1, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40.
40 damage.
40 damage.
40 damage.
All right. Kurt, is that the end of your turn?
Give me 30 seconds.
30 seconds. What?
I don't know. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? I
Throw a rock at her.
You've used your action, your bonus action, your reaction.
How about my movement? Can I move 40 feet and fly like straight into her?
No, you can't do that.
Come on, it's 40 feet of flight. Come on.
If Link
No.
could do it in Tears of the Kingdom.
We're not bringing Tears of the Kingdom into this. I feel like that's all Kurt can do right now.
Then he's gonna move over here.
All right, Bonnie, that is your turn.
Hey, why is Bonnie in the void?
Because I put her there because that's where she belongs after saying poggers.
Oof.
God damn
What
it.
if I say hoggies?
That's not any, but I don't.
As my boss says,
I-
that's so pogs.
There you go. I thought you were like over here.
I was. Yeah,
Okay.
I was right against the orange.
Maybe
Bit
I
of wall.
accidentally clicked you and moved you, but yeah, you're there.
Yeah, sure, accidentally.
Trying to kill Bonnie.
Yeah, no, seriously. Might as well go ahead and move on back. Whack her. Oh, have you rolled the 20?
I have not. Thank you for that. Okay. You have advantage, and her AC is 16 right now.
Oh my god. 19! Yay! It
You have
hits.
you have
Advantage.
advantage on that, buddy.
That's a nat 20.
Oh, that is a 19.
Wow.
That
nat
is a
20.
nat 20. Go ahead and roll damage for that. And then roll 4d6 because of your sneak attack.
Oof.
46.
4d6.
14.
Holy shit. How does Bonnie defeat Justina?
Yo!
You
Let's
get the
go.
killing blow on Justina.
I think she walks up thinking it's going to be like every single other time where she hits it and it just does absolutely nothing. So she watches as she hits Justina's thigh, the light starts cracking through and it shines in Bonnie's face and her grin just gets so wide. Like, I did it! It finally works! And then she realizes, I've killed her!
As you land the finishing blow, you will see Justina's body go limp and fall to the ground, crumbling into pieces, as all that remains is this glowing radiance that seems to turn into liquid at its edges, and you can hear the shattering of the realm around you. The only question that now remains is who claims Justina's power.
Kurt wants to go in for it.
I'm gonna step in front
That
of
was
you.
quick.
Listen, I think we need to have a discussion about this.
What's the self-preservation at this point? If he's seen you guys kind of hold back and think about things for a hot second, if this shit dissipates, it's over. This is him getting in there to make sure it doesn't dissipate and that he can try and save this little pocket realm. But if you guys want to try and beat him to it, you're welcome to try.
I don't want it. So
Ooh.
I mean, who's got self-preservation? By all means, go for it.
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
look at Bonnie.
Billy, Bonnie, you two are the closest.
Want to roll for it?
Sure, I'll roll for it.
Not to break the mood. I do have a new form of PvP if you're
Oh.
interested in it.
It was easy to kill a god once. We can do it again. I am just kidding. I don't want to be a god.
Kurt will either Misty step over there or will fly over there. So, of
What are your plans? Are you gonna let us out?
course, we'll let you guys out. Yeah,
I will be friend. I won't have the power of a god.
dudes, I saved y'all first time. I'll save you again.
I won't have a target on my back.
As
And I
far as
did
everybody else in
say-
this world's concerned, you're dead.
And I did say I owed you a favor. It is so hard for me not to attack you right now. But I think Billy just wants money, not power.
Yeah, I don't want to have to be stuck here taking care of all
Yeah.
the inmates all the
That would-
time.
kind
That
of
would be
really
boring.
So, Bonnie, thank you. That would really suck. Yeah, go take it. Get us out of here. Save our asses. Have fun.
Right?
I'm
What do you
trusting
say?
you.
I don't want it either, so I'm completely fine with this outcome.
All right.
We're gonna get like Kurt's evolution stage.
Kurt,
Hmm.
as you reach forwards towards the orb of divine light, you feel it permeate your body as you are filled with the divine energy. There is an aura of light that expands out until it is blinding to everyone. The cracking of the realm ceases, and that's all we see. Do you let the other party members leave Alcatraz?
Absolutely.
Can always
What
count
is-
on Kurt.
After leaving Alcatraz, what does Billy do?
I'm not gonna go back to my house. I will thank Kurt. Wish him luck. Tell him to never need me. And I think I'm gonna go maybe to a remote part of an island or a mountain, get more fake documents, do a better job.
So wait, so Kurt's the literal god of justice right now. Can he not pardon us?
He acquired the power of a god. It is on him to decide what kind of god he wants to be.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I'm so upset I did not fight for that. But also I don't want to like a bigger target on my back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Is there any money I can take? I don't really. All of my money was back at my house that the MLE knows about.
There's all the stuff you tossed in your bag.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, I think I'm good. I'm leaving. Yeah, I'm gonna go
Hey,
to
Billy.
probably a different kingdom.
Hey, Billy.
Yes.
The golden body of a halfling shows up next to you.
Oh yeah, thank you so much. I'm gonna put that in my bag right now. And everybody's gonna be like, "Wow, this golden statue looks so much like Al Capone." And I'm gonna be like, "Yes, I'm an artist." Yeah, I'm gonna shove all of the golden body of Al Capone into my bag. I'm going
My
to go to a
God.
different kingdom. I'm going to sell the golden body of Al Capone, and I'm gonna start a new life.
Wonderful.
I wish you luck, Kurt, god of something, whatever you choose. Please do not ever call on me.
Bonnie?
You know, I really and truly don't think that much would change for Bonnie. She's still gonna go into temples, still gonna go into dungeons. I don't think she'd probably be a little more careful. I don't know what exactly, if anything, would actually really change for her. I think she might be a little more careful, try not to have a hit out on her. Maybe start working with the people putting her skills to use to instead of like stealing them, like giving them back to the communities that they belong to, and that would probably keep her off of a lot of lists.
Well, the interesting thing is, without Justina, there is no MLE anymore.
That's true. That is true. But I also feel like there would still be other explorers who would try to beat her ass trying to get into a dungeon before her to get that, I found it first type fame. She is very famous because she knows a god, but I don't think she can actually tell anybody that.
The lack of the MLE does not stop Billy from leaving.
Yeah.
Specifically because his, I guess, ex-in-laws still want him dead. He's gone. He's a new man in a different kingdom.
And what about Cray? Does he have any parting words for
So
Kurt?
Cray has some, loose ends to tie up, some people he needs to find. I think the best way to do that is to get back into the game, returning to a life of crime. So that's what he's gonna do for a while. Kurt, feel free to call on me. I think it'll be interesting and also be probably a good idea to have a god owe you some favors. So yeah.
And lastly, Kurt, what kind of god does Kurt want to become? Or does he choose to, after stabilizing the realm, relinquish the power.
Here's the thing. Kurt initially fell into his life of crime, not out of desire to do anything evil per se. It was really kind of what he was forced to do to kind of survive. So he's gonna stick to the mantle of justice.
Oh
He's
my god.
brand of
Whoa.
justice.
Whoa.
Holy crap.
The inequities he sees around
Yeah.
himself, he feels he can correct as the god of justice.
Holy
He just
shit.
imprisons all of us again.
I would be so pissed at the fact I did not fight for that if you imprison us.
I mean, I'm only gonna go after the people who actually deserve it. So
Wow,
it's
that
more
is
hardcore.
that is not what I expected, but very, very interesting. So the four of you part ways, one of you remaining in formerly Alcatraz, something to make your own. And with that, I guess our outlaws part ways.